Okay, my peeps, greetings. FiOth here, and tonight we will be talking about the first Descendant as a game in itself and playing some the first Descendant, and we're gonna gauge both interest towards the game as I give you my thoughts after a week of grinding my ass off. I'm already mastery level 13 and 60%, almost 14. Maxed out 3 Descendants, this is my 4th, and I have almost gotten all the mats to get a 5th Descendant. And I'm very mixed on the game, but first let's say hello to our peeps. Fred, whom I played a lot of with, and I thank him for the help. My Steven, Anna, the Smurf, and the rest are Larker. So Fred will listen to my stuff, and then we will jump into stream voice, or we'll jump in now. Fred, just mute until I am done, and we'll take it from there. So I'm gonna attempt to record this on the laptop. I hope it doesn't crash. If we experience any crashes, guys, I'm gonna be restarting the hardware so we can continue. We're not gonna end the stream, of course. So I have played at this point about 40 hours of this, maybe more. And I understand that I am probably not what Nexon considers prime demographic for their game, because games like this, games like Destiny, games like Warframe, they are games that the companies want you to make your second job. Okay? Fast, get in here, log in, play more because you have to do the dailies. Quickly, get in here, do this because you have to do the weeklies. Be sure to finalize your battle pass before the season's end. Be sure to participate in the event or you will not get the skunk hanging ribbon emote accessory or whatever. It's a very different group of people, those who invest their souls in these games, and I am happy to report I am not one of them. I was looking forward to this though, and having had my hands on it for as long as I have some pretty strong thoughts. Let me know first and foremost if video is okay, if audio is okay. I don't want half of what I'm saying to go to waste. So if you can see me okay and you can hear me okay, it's fine. What do you mean be delayed? My voice in comparison to the vid? What do you mean? Okay, great. Just refresh, guys. It's scary to think that it's not working as intended, because as it is right now, I'm not exactly capable of optimizing it any further. So I'm gonna start with the stuff that is easy to perceive and easy to understand. Technologically, this game is very soundly put together. On PC, some people experienced issues with it, but this is unavoidable. Every computer is different, especially when we're talking new engines like Unreal Engine 5. It will be run perfectly on a person's computer and it will run like vomit on another person's computer. And you can be 100% sure in a month, at worst, everything will have been ironed out and everything will look and play as intended. On the PC, Fred is correct about this. It's stuttering. I on my PC at some point ran this straight for 10 hours. Every hour and a half, you would see the game stop, like totally grind to a halt, resume, grind to a halt again, and then resume for another hour and a half without an issue, 90 plus frames, and looking gorgeous with very high settings. So it's competently made on an engine that still has its kinks, but this will be ironed out, there is no doubt about that. The game will be very playable, so I'm not gonna stay with this for too long. Second, the aesthetics. There is something about South Korea, man. For a company, for a country that is producing so much fine cinema the past few years, so much writing of note, so many good performances. Everything that comes out in this market, in the gaming market, with very few exceptions, I'd say 100% of an exception is Lies of P, A-Star Lava, and I think this is in a better state on that regard than Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade still had that crafted by AI feel to it on certain aspects. This feels very handcrafted for the most part, and very finely crafted for the most part. Their directive is to make hot characters for impulsive teenagers to throw the money at their screens. This is 100% de facto. Series X at the moment, my friend. 100% de facto. People would see fucking panda costumes, and the money they worked their fingers to the bone to acquire would go to Nexon, so they would look like fucking pandas, because people are stupid. People are impulsive. They bet it on that shit. That was their gambit. Okay. But the world, the biomes, the enemy variety, the effects, hey baby, everything seems to be handcrafted and very well crafted at that. Attention to detail is at a very good point, and it is Unreal Engine 5 and only Unreal Engine 5 that can do this kind of detail. Like, you can zoom in, you can zoom your ass in this game, and you'll see details and very minute, very small things, and it's very impressive to behold. Now, the issue stems from what is represented by these fine graphics. Totally lifeless environs. You'll see beautiful waterfalls and the occasional enemy roaming and whatnot, but nothing is happening in this world. Nothing of note is happening in this world unless it's a running mission. Characters have pretty much nothing to say. You stand beside them and you just get an exposition piece of text that says, this guy is cleaning the toilet. This guy is cleaning the undies of the guy cleaning the toilet. And the writing throughout is either mid or atrocious. Nothing original has been done here story-wise, and it stays with you for way too long. 40 hours plus in, I grinded my ass off to get specific mods to make specific vids that mostly never dropped, because the drop rates are abysmal, so I wasn't able to work to the extent that I wanted, because I simply didn't have the stuff I wanted to work with. And today we powered through with Fred to finish the main campaign. I'm very close to the end, but still not done. And every biome has its self-contained story that doesn't produce any kind of emotional response. I don't give a shit about what's happening, and I've listened to all the dialogue, watched all the cutscenes. It's like OCD for me. I have to give it a fair shake. Mission variety is non-existent. No matter how they paint it, what kind of paint they put on it. Kill many enemies, collect their shit, put them in box. Kill many enemies, period. Kill many enemies, move to next area, kill many enemies. Don't let enemies kill your stuff. No variety, no originality. Nothing has been done here that is interesting, man. And the way they present their stories through these huge monologues by the NPCs standing still, picking their noses and talking shit in the mic that I don't care about in huge intervals, totally taking you out of the gameplay. It's like they're forcing you to pay attention to something you don't care to know, because it just isn't good. And I know there was some Korean guy in an office with a nice suit telling the poor developer, more missions, we need them to stay with us at least for 25 hours so we can show the server statistics to the shareholders. I don't give a shit about their shares. I never gave a shit about corpo situations. And to be totally honest with you, getting back into the grind like when I was 20 years old, 20 something with Warframe, I feel like a fucking idiot doing it. I feel like a fucking idiot being dictated by some Korean fuck on the other side of the planet to run a mission 50 times to get a pair of boots that I need to craft a character with. And there lies the really sad thing about this game. The gameplay loop, sound design, the way weapons perform, the variety of the characters themselves and what they can do. There was a ton of work put into this. There was a ton of honest labor put into this game, and its legs and its bones are solid, really solid. The problem is, it's not exactly what you play that's the game. It's the ATM behind it. And it's not an ATM that gives you money you have in your account. Every time you swipe that credit card, you have less. It was all constructed so you are left with less after each session. Less resources, less time, less money in your bank account. To give you an example, there is a specific kind of puzzle that requires reflexes and reaction. Okay, it's a rotating dais and you have to click specific buttons at specific points to unlock caches and get the loot. One character in the game can do this easily. The rest of them, the remaining 13, can't do the last tier of that for shit, because human reaction and the nanolag that you get from the servers makes them very, very hard to sync. So I thought, when you fail the QTE, you don't waste your attempt. You don't waste the unlock material, the very rare unlock material that is required to interact with the machine. But I was talking with my friend Fred here, and it was like, no man, if you fail the QTE, you lose the decoder. In any other video game that is not a Nexon game, it would not have been the case. It would have been like, you made an attempt, maybe you sneezed, let's not take your key. But in this game, designed to reduce your everything at any attempt given, you lose your decoder if you miss the QT. The quick time event, something that went out of fashion in 2004. It's QTE payouts. Anna, it is awful. That's why I had to talk to you the other day for a couple of minutes, because I don't want these suckers taking advantage of my peeps. So you run around and you listen to the music. The music, by the way, is sublime. The voice acting is serviceable because what they have to work with is shit. But the music is fantastic throughout. The music is always good in every biome, in every combat situation. Sometimes it's a bit over the top, like you're doing a who's that guy boss mission, and you have like the most epic riffs in the background, and I'm like, am I gonna kill Jesus here? What's the end game of this mission? And it's like to kill Commander Dork or something. Characters are 100% one note, of course. Good guys are always good guys. Sketchy guys are always traitorous guys, and bad guys are always bad guys. It's like, yeah, Commander Craig is actually a thing. There's a guy called Craig. He's a commander. So both aspects of his name ring true, Commander and Craig. Now, when it comes to growth, you can really feel, you know, the empowerment as you upgrade your character and your skills, but there is insane power creep in this game. Today I got a growth stepping stone achievement for dealing 1 trillion damage with guns. 1 trillion, that's 9 O's with guns. Which makes me think, Whose idea was it for a bullet from a machine gun to deal 40,000 damage when we have 100 bullets in the mag? Why not 10 damage per bullet, so I empty a clip and I've dealt 1,000 damage, a much more trackable amount I can wrap my head around. And I'm gonna tell you why. Or I'm gonna tell you why it's so many missions with very small drop rates, but always giving you something, even if it is worthless. You always see the pop-up on the screen. It's a serotonin slot machine. You pull the lever, something drops. It can be shit, but your little sad self feels like they got something. And that is what really grinds my gears with this kind of shit, man. It's aimed at a demographic of people that are either extremely bored, extremely depressed, or have near zero standards when it comes to how they spend their time. And for me, the mere phrase of spending my time is preposterous. My time is my life. I don't want to spend it. I want to invest it. I want to make something out of my time. Why the hell would I grind the same mission for 50 fucking times? Well, I need to, because nothing is happening if I don't. You see this bar here? The mastery rank? The mastery rank is the most genius thing that Warframe ever did. And Mini, don't play with my cell phone. And what mastery is, the more you tinker around with various pieces of equipment, the more this overbearing bar increases, giving you passive bonuses like more capacity for your character. You have to always keep swapping stuff. You have to increase your mastery with normal rarity weapons in order to achieve as much as possible. So 1 hour into the game, rare starts dropping, and I have to go back to blues just to get proficiency out of them. Shit I am never going to use. Never. Now, I was taking a look at the stats of the channel. Our main demographic is 25 to 40. Okay. We are guys in our 30s, have some guys in our 40s, 40s plus. The occasional 50-year-olds, and that is also a fact. And we have people that are younger than 25, 26 years old, but those are, you know, the extremes. I can understand that in most cases, people of this demographic don't care about running a mission 60 times to get a pink skunk anus. You know? When are you getting a pet mink? We have a pet mini here. Well, I'm gonna show you what I have on my back. On my back I have... Where is it? Yeah, on my back I have a hamster running in a wheel. This was in the battle pass that you have to buy. It's all that bullshit cuties mentality that makes me wanna vomit. You know what I mean? And when you see shit like that, it's fun to have, but give it to the people, man. Do Twitch drops. Unlock them via progression. Why did all this stuff need to be in the battle pass? You also get 4 drops of the same ultimate weapon in the battle pass, because what the game wants you to do with this weapon is combine it with itself to max its special ability. Okay. It's totally asinine. You make me pay for a battle pass to give me the same gun 4 times in it. And when we're talking costs, getting an ultimate Descendant costs 100 euros. Getting one character that will not be situationally appropriate every single time because of their element or their kit will set you back 100 euros. There is no way in this game you're not an impulsive idiot, a straight up idiot, or a rich idiot in which you're gonna pay 100 euros to get one character. You have to be out of your fucking mind. So all in all, what do we end up with? It's a competently put together third-person shooter with a whatever story that the content creators who have amassed a following playing games like this will capitalize upon. There's gonna be a ton of content out there that's gonna be totally clickbait. People will be making videos, oh, huge news does drop. Wow, I did not expect this to happen. Nothing will have happened. Nothing at all, because they know what kind of demographic they're working with. They're working with people that are gonna pay to look at butts. They're gonna grind because they wanna speed up the death process. And those people, to get a little injection of serotonin, are gonna click on whatever shit the algorithm is gonna throw at them. But I don't know if this is a premise I should explore, to be honest with you. It doesn't feel like me at all. Okay. I was waiting for this shit with bated breath. I was really waiting for it. And during the last beta, where they introduced those... how should I put it? Coins to speed up the XPing process for the battle pass. I made a video about it and I was like, dude, this is gonna be a whale's paradise. Okay. Whales are gonna throw money at this thing faster than Ahab threw harpoons at Moby Dick, bro. That was an awesome metaphor for the whaling process, by the way. I should get applauded for this. That was pretty impressive. But they removed that, and then I was like, are they listening to what people don't like about this? And it's like the Greek government. You do 10 scummy things, and the worst ones get targeted. So 2 out of those get shamed to bits. You remove them. You create rapport with the community who think that you're listening to what they want, and you just get the other 8 under the carpet and into the game, and no one bats an eye. Because those 8 things that they got in the end are pretty heinous shit. Every part of the Descendant requires 8 hours to complete, and then 16 hours for the Descendants themselves. If you have maxed the rest of your repertoire, you feel like, what am I gonna play around with? This is max. Do I want to reset it now? Do I want to reset it later? Maybe swipe that credit card once and speed this shit up. But it's like people who get their serotonin going by buying things. You buy something and for 5 minutes you feel good. And on the 6th, you feel like shit again. Because if your life is swimming in shit, having someone wiggle a lollipop above the surface and you touching it with your tongue is not gonna make a difference. You can still inhale the shit fumes, you know? So people consume in abundance so they don't have to deal with the fact that they have to fix core aspects of their lives. And this is the cocaine. This shit is the cocaine. Little injections of feel good, and then you're left with a feeling of, I'm still going nowhere with this shit. I'm still sad, I'm still bored, I'm still poor, just a little bit poorer because I gave these fuckers 100 euros. So you gotta be thinking, FiOth, what you're talking, bro, it's all doom and gloom. What's the idea? And the idea is as follows, guys. This is what I am going to do for a little bit, and it depends on how disgusted I will gonna be when it comes to both making the content and playing the game. Do not spend 1 freaking euro on this, not 1 cent. Don't be idiots. Don't come to me after you do that to tell me, dude, it's insulting calling people idiots because they do what they want with their income. It's not like that at all. It's because people have been playing Ubisoft and EA for 20 years straight that we get fucked in the ass by their microtransactions and their over-repeating IP shits. I will never play, I don't know, Beyond Good and Evil 2 because they have to make 60 more Assassin's Creed shits. I'll never play Dead Space 3 in its proper fashion as intended by the developers originally because they were forced to make the game with the bot that gathered the stones. So for every person that behaves like an idiot out there, the entirety of the people buying video games will suffer. So spending on this is not a very good strategy. But if you want to play it on the free-to-play model and play it real chill, without tryharding, without attempting to min-max, you can get some enjoyment out of this. Okay, and I'm gonna give you a small example of how restrained you are when you play the free-to-play model. Okay, so this is my main gun, and it is probably one of the best guns in the game. And as you can see, its module capacity is maxed. Module capacity means that I cannot fit any more of these card-looking things. I am using 4 slots, 3 of them maxed, 1 totally unupgraded, the remaining 6 are not utilized at all. If I put in a capacity increase, it goes from 48 to 78. Then if I prestige this a couple of times, I'll have enough capacity to get modules on all the slots but 2, let's say. And if I prestige every single slot, I can make this the ideal role that I want it to be. That's looking at like 300 hours of your life. So if you have this OCD nudge to min-max everything and you wanna go hardcore about this shit, you're in for a lot of pain, a lot of time wasting, and a lot of suffering, all in all. Unless you are a whale, because if you are paying for this shit, you're not a person with disposable income. You are a dumb whale. End of story. They don't give you enough game on their base model to explain why you need to actually pay on this model. It's mostly the pay stuff and less of the actual product offered on the F2P basis on which it was advertised. It has to be an 80 to 20 analogy to be healthy, and this is 60 to 70% predatory stuff, about 20% whatever, like let's wait for the Descendant to get researched, and then it's 10%, you know, it's a free-to-play game and this stuff's free-to-play. Even the stuff that is actually free-to-play gets so elongated, so bloated just to keep you going, so it would get metrics out of you, that it feels like a chore. 25 hours campaigned in a game where people talk nothings for 10 hours out of the entire duration. You're just looking at stationary models, talking about shit you don't give a shit about. Gameplay loop, the gunplay itself, how it functions, the tech behind it, the music, the attempt at voice acting when what you're reading is worse than George Lucas's worst, all get a pass, and they're fine. We've seen far worse. We have seen far worse. The actual progression, the ethics behind it, how it's supposed to function if you're gonna go in depth, super predatory, super badly implemented, and nothing here is made with the quality of life of the player in mind. Everything here is constructed in a way to reduce your quality of life, so you'll be enticed to throw money at the screen. And this is freaking stupid, because for the price of one fucking ultimate Descendant, you can get the deluxe edition of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 that will have a 3-player co-op campaign, Horde mode, PvP, and you can bet your sweet chicks it will look as good at this, have a better story at this, based on much better lore than this, and after you make that initial purpose, it's your game to play. Let's not delve into much about it's digital content, so you never actually own it. You will own much more by playing that game than by playing this game, where you're literally one click away from deleting your account in the options. And I'm not joking. I'm not gonna go there because it contains some information, but there is an option in this game's option screen to delete your account. And of course, you're not getting a refund on anything. Like, once you swiped, that's gone, baby. That went to the Korean Essex yacht, the new one with the pink stripes, where actual butts are twerking on because he's a rich predator when it comes to finances, and you're a poor fuck that's trying to get happier by buying shit in this. So, all in all, if you wanna play, take a hard look at the mirror, tell yourself what you're actually trying to get out of this, and if it's the occasional distraction, more power to you, man. We're gonna play tonight, gonna talk shit, have some shits and giggles, it's gonna be fine. If you think your life's gonna improve because you're gonna look like a panda in the first Descendant, which probably won't be around for that long. You remember Synced? A game that came out about 2 years ago, super high-tech game in the exact same vibe. Impressive graphically, very good sound, very good gunplay, very predatory transactions, and now it's nowhere to be found. 5 people are playing it, and it's about to be pulled out of life support. They have to reevaluate how much they're gonna take away from the people playing, unless they will have to take the game away altogether, because it will not make sense to keep sustaining it when people just logged off, not wanting to get fleeced. My 2 cents, peeps. I'd like to hear Fred's opinions here, because Fred has a very analytical mind. I respect him very much. I will be enjoying some cheesecake in the meantime, listening to Fred with my mic off so you cannot hear the chom-choms.
But I think you resumed everything well. So I've played like a madman so far, more than 70 hours. And the thing is, I arrived at the hard mode, and this is where you realize there's nothing in this game. Yeah, but the volume is at the maximum. Sorry, Stefan, I cannot put it higher. The issue I had...
I'll put him at 200%. Steven, 1 second, baby. I had him at 150. I'm gonna put him at 200 and hope for the best.
I'm gonna check if I can...
Okay, go ahead, Fredo.
So the issue I have is that basically at the moment there's nothing to do. You play the campaign in normal. Once you've done the campaign, you get hard mode. You can play mission in hard mode, which are basically the same mission you did in normal mode, with the extra twist is that they add the objectives from the campaign into hard mode. So you see the large circle where you get bombarded by everything. Well, you have to do that in the hard mode of a mission to advance. You also have some kind of score, so if you want to be eligible for loot, you have to do a certain score. So if people kill too much, and if you don't do anything, basically you get no rewards. Now, from what I've seen, you didn't need that much, but still, you might get screwed if you don't get a high enough score. Otherwise, you just play the same content. You do the hard, you go on the maps on hard difficulty to farm your reactors. You can get your specific loot, and from that you basically have like a selection of items with the modifiers that in fall, and you're like, oh, I need fire singular with a specific weapon, I go farm in this area. And then there's the whole Descendant farm, where you basically have to do the encrypted vaults to get the special resources that you need to, at least one of it, to unlock the other Descendants. But like, it's one resource, you need like 30 or 40 of it, and you get like 3 per vault. So it's an insane amount of keys you need. And yeah, the game really messes with your time. You waste so much time in this game. It's insane. Like, oh, you have to farm an outpost to get a specific blueprint. Well, you need Sharon. To do that, you need to farm the parts to get Sharon, then wait to get Sharon. Then you do the outpost. Oh, but between each outpost you have to wait 5-minute time because you cannot repeat it infinitely. And from there, you need to farm resources to open a fusion reactor. And but for that you need to farm those big pile, you know, those elemental blocks. You need a specific elemental character to be able to destroy them. So if you don't have the right element, you cannot do them. So you have to farm, have someone who has this Descendant, and then you get to the fusion reactor, and it's like, oh, you've got a 6% chance to get what you need. And this is where you see the problem. You're gonna farm hours and hours to get the resources, so you get a small chance to get what you need for reward. So it's it feels really bad because I've had, for instance, I was trying to farm Jaber, and I did like 11 colossi. I had 11 times the resource I need to get Jaber. I didn't get them. And you're like, okay, now I have to farm those resources again, which took at least a day to get, just to get another try at it.
One part of Sharon I did a mission 40 times to get. 40 runs of the same mission to get one of the parts to drop. Like, not exactly around 40, it could be 38, it could be 41, but dude, I usually don't play segments of my favorite games more than 3 or 4 times because, you know, it loses its charm. It's like you're pulling the rug out of your below you. What the fuck's the phrase? Under your own feet. Okay, sorry, that was a brain fart. Yeah, no, this analogy ain't it. This ain't it.
And that's honestly sad because the game itself is not bad. It's not the best game I ever played, but it's like it has solid gun gameplay. The characters look neat, even though their design, like the skill design, I'm not a big fan of the skill design of some characters. It's like, oh, I attack from afar, but I have a defense skill that's, how am I supposed to use it? You know, some of the skills don't really
synergize.
Have a synergy.
Yeah.
It's like, for instance, I play Blair right now, and okay, you have to play around the fire patches. I have a way to consume those fire patches, but then you realize, oh yeah, I don't have any defensive skill, but I have to get in melee range to put those fire areas to hurt enemies. So yeah, but I don't have any defense, so how do I survive? And it you know, it looks like they've put a bunch of abilities together but didn't think it through.
Yeah. Hey Esmo, welcome man. Like Freyna, the ranged poisoner that you get, who has like the most whatever ultimate, by the way, the ultimate she summons a poison Kalashnikov and you just shoot it. It's totally stupid and uninspired. But you get a toxic armor around you to damage mitigate and poison enemy who come into melee range, Freynal never needs to go into melee range with anyone. She never needs to get close. So why would she be assailed by melee, hoping to poison the enemies that meleeed her? It makes not a lick of sense. I can tell you that.
And that's probably one of the biggest problem with a lot of the characters is that the first, like the basic Descendants, the one you get at the beginning, those are very well made. Like Ajax is very good. I've played him during the beta. Like his kit makes absolutely sense. You put a bunch of shields and everything that gets close, you push it away, you blast it away. That makes sense. Le Pic, same. You pull stuff, you blow thing up. You can either buff your weapon damage to boost your launchers, or boost your skill damage to boost your explosive skills to deal even more area damage. Same with Viesa. Is Viesa her name?
Yeah, Viesa, like CC and slows.
Yeah.
And
but again, she had also a very defensive skill with a lot of crowd control, and they work perfectly fine. Even Bunny, her kit makes absolutely sense. You build momentum, and the more momentum you have, the more
darkness.
You can spam your lightning. But then you get Sharon, who's like, oh, okay, I've got the range ultimate. I can set up like a bunch of kills in the start of a fight, reset my stealth, but I have to get close. And then she gets like a stun bomb with a very little radius. You're like, okay, I can stun one enemy, but I already killed him with my one shot. Why do I need a little stun like that? What am I gonna stun?
Yeah, some of the designs feel very amateurish. Like they didn't know exactly what they were going with abilities and stuff. Guys, don't forget to drop a like, by the way. 80 plus people have come and gone, and we're at 19 likes. Let's see them, please. Let's put the stream out there. At least when we're sitting our asses down here for hours on end, let's make the least possible effort to, make it count. So, I think we summarized it, Fredo.
Yep.
We can show the peeps some more gameplay. We're gonna be here for a few hours. What? Come again?
Let's cook some shit up.
Yeah. Yeah, Esmo, if you go earlier in the vid tonight, bro, you'll see our complete assessment of it. And although we sing the praises of specific aspects, there is other stuff that is really heinous, and yeah, it isn't helping things. So, a little exposition dump, and then we transition to the next area, people. Let's go, and for anyone who came in and I didn't notice, welcome. Glad to have you here. We started with the review, and as it seems, people wanted the review first. Some gameplay now, and let's see if we can transition into hard mode tonight.
Descendant, what's the status of the Hagios operation? We haven't received any comms. We were getting worried. What did you say? The recon squad's communication was sent 48 hours ago? That doesn't make any sense. How have the Vulgus developed advanced tech warfare capabilities? Run the details by me again, please? Alright.
No, man, the tech is very competent. The tech is very competent.
Yeah, like, even this character, and you see Nell, like, she's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
She's really a gorgeous character. It's like,
I understand that
yeah, I think it's a lot of effort
it seems luck
going
is
to
not on our
waste.
side. If we'd received this report sooner, we could have acted on the information. But at least we have some useful intel, even if it didn't reach us at the right time. If we can find the excavated phase shift gate, we'll still be able to achieve our goal. I'm more concerned with the operation at the White Knight Gulch. It's taking longer.
Esmo, are you gonna be okay, man? Like, if you're down about it, hit me up anytime. You know, if you wanna talk,
We've already had reports
But
of Vulgus forces
you're laughing
appearing
about it, so I
near
suppose you
Gulch.
have a plan.
We're running out of time. I wish there was some way that we could turn things around. We'll just have to do the best we can on both fronts for now. Please continue with the operation.
Now, she was like, something, continue with the operation.
Chambers received signal.
Blair, why are you in the Hagios?
It is you, turret boy. It's nice to hear your voice. Have you eaten? What would happen to me? Well, it's a long story. There was the Vulgus forward base and these weird cargo trucks. I ran into all sorts of things. While all that was happening, comms were down and the guide was nowhere to be seen. There were a lot of enemies. And
Okay,
a
Asmo.
weird beam of light phenomenon, everything.
I trust in your foreplanning, my man.
The gist. Give me the gist. Vulgus base, cargo trucks. Actually, just send your current location. I should hear this in person.
Sounds good to me. I'll send you the coordinates. You send me updates on what's been going on at your end.
You know what? Personally, one thing that's did strike me as odd is like, if in any game I look at a gorgeous physique running around for as many hours as I've seen like this gorgeous lady running around, it usually builds up a reaction in me, like, you know, the game wins me over aesthetically. Because I'm so angry at how predatory it is, this function has stopped. I'm not going closer to the characters or liking them more or getting attached to them, because I'm like, you're just a means for Nexon to fleece my butt cheeks. They overdid it ridiculously much with the plan they set up. Neo 1 and 2 are the most technical Souls-likes you can play, man. They're both masterpieces. They're great. You okay, baby? How's the tummy? Better? Great. Now I can play video games without a care in the world. Yeah, but how predatory was Black Desert? I don't know. I haven't played it. Okay, let's talk to Blair.
Been waiting.
Another
Hey,
exposition
have
dump.
you eaten? Damn. Jabers sent me the sit rep. Things have really hit the fan. Oh, you asked why I was here. I heard the scouts were having a difficult time of it, so I snuck in to make them a warm meal. A kind of surprise event. But the real surprise was prepared by Carell. God damn it, he seems like someone with no table manners. So no change there. Anyway, the Vulgus passed through this way not long ago with a convoy of cargo trucks loaded up with a ton of stuff. When I tracked the convoy with the scouts, we found some kind of Vulgus forward base. It looked like it had been built in a hurry, but the security was no joke. What's worse, there was a commander-level Vulgus with heavy armor and high-powered weapons. He chased us, the bastard, and when we called for backup, there was no response. We ended up fighting for several days while being totally surrounded when suddenly a beam of light appeared from somewhere near the ruins. Maybe that fat-ass commander was also distracted by the beam of light because he stopped attacking, and we were able to retreat. Just. By the time we managed to regroup, the only ones of us left were Dominic here and me. Had I known what would happen, I would have brought my friends more than just...
Yeah, this one doesn't have trading either.
Last Supper, in the end. Which is why, if you're going to that Vulgus forward base now, you need to let Dominic and me tag along. They flipped the table in front of the chef, and it's time to teach them some real table manners. Also, if you want to prevent them from getting the Ironheart, you're gonna need more people. Dominic will show you the way to the forward base. Let's head there.
Bro, shut up. I don't care. I don't care.
More and more people keep getting involved.
Are you telling me to shut up?
Now we have to talk to Dominic. Dude, people have been giving shit, have been giving Destiny shit for so long, but Destiny retained its mystery and allure for 10 years, bro. Here, after 10 hours, I couldn't care less. Yeah, burn them, Fred. They don't deserve to live. Roast them.
Recon squad, reporting.
Oh, Dominic's hot as fuck. What a surprise. A designated marksman of the 72nd Recon Squad, a recon trooper full of military spirit and prudent personality with a strong sense of camaraderie. Due to her excellent map reading skills and strategic mindset, she had been assigned to Recon Squad rather than the her infantry, not to mention her other assets.
Nice to meet you.
That's
My name's
PS.
Dominic. I'm a scout accompanying Blair. In order to get to the Vulgus forward base, you have to secure this area first, as it's our main route. There's also a number of important additional tasks to do. Blair's already familiar with this terrain. I'll fill him in on the mission separately.
Esmo, could you turn
will
that into
follow the
actual money,
instructions given
though?
by the Recon Squad. Or what's left of it, anyway, as Zachary and I are the only ones who survived. Anyway, good luck. Oh, by the way, I heard from Zachary. His troops were hit pretty hard, but I heard you took the enemy to task and helped Zachary get his own back. Thanks for that. And Blair, your meal was also very tasty. I feel like I always owe you Descendants something. When this battle is over, I'll buy you a drink in Albion on behalf of my entire team. I promise.
Dominic, that's what you call a death flag right there. Soldiers are superstitious, you know that.
Okay then, I'll bake you a pie or something after the war is over. Not even you can tolerate another.
Now they're talking about the food.
Keep it up, you joker. Them's fighting words right there.
Just ignore the hairball, Dominic.
Okay, and now after we heard about the cuisine, let's shoot stuff.
This mission isn't shooting stuff.
Descendant,
Oh,
collect the data from the
man.
But it's
recon
okay,
squad.
let's do it.
We'll use it to pinpoint the enemy's location. If that data isn't collected quickly, it will be lost. You have to hurry.
I'm down. I double jumped. Didn't need to. Yeah, that sounds like hell, Esmo. So, we weren't able to convert to actual money, but at least you had as much money as needed in game to get your shit done. Now you see, Fred is doing this platforming section. This mission's design is Super Mario Bros. In Unreal Engine 5. You just go from platform to platform, gathering the shit to complete the quota of the mission, but if one of the people does it, no one else needs to do it. So Fred is going through the motions, and I'm just running around like an idiot doing absolutely nothing.
Of course, I'm missing one.
Yeah. Peak gameplay, that was peak.
Confirming data transfer. I'll analyze the enemy's position and relay it to all operation personnel. We've identified a large-scale Vulgus supply transport.
At least it
Sending the
didn't
coordinates
last
to your
long.
receive now. The enemy is blocking all movement to our target point. We need you to break through.
Activating stealth.
The range of this meteorite leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
Like, it looks really good, and the damage is fine, but
I can swap the angle if I look up in the air, but it's a bit weird. It's like very weird to use.
You should be able to see where the enemy is blocking entry. Your target is the supply.
Yeah, it feels like if I played Black Desert Online, I would have lost my mind. I remember the showcasing of their character creator, though. That was super detailed. Like, seeing the character creator of that game made me think like, dude, there is a lot of money going into this. That's, you know, the game probably won't benefit much from this. It's just like for the simping. Yeah, man, Diablo Immortal is an Activision Blizzard game, like.
The supplies are Kuiper ore secured by the enemy. You need to quickly destroy all Kuiper which has already been exposed to Vulgus energy.
Man, the music in this section is so good.
The music is great, man. I'd probably buy the soundtrack for this. With no shame.
Oh, that's good to know. My flamethrower can get through the shield guys.
Oh, really?
Well, it seems like it, yeah.
Sound mixing is fantastic as well in this. When the action dies down a bit, the music, it becomes more chill. When the gun-ho continues, having this wired drive me nuts. You gonna go to bed? Okay, baby. I'll be here. If you feel any pain, let me know, ne?
The strategic point has been secured
night,
and the
Leo.
enemy supply network has been dealt a heavy blow. Great work.
You gonna take her inside? Yeah. Show them the poodle. I know some people just come here to see the poodle. Not me, not you. The little crap poodle.
They need to add a poodle in this game.
On a backpack, like.
Yeah.
That sell. That would sell.
That barks at enemies that attack you in the back.
You can always trust in the poodle. There's how you bring the serotonin. Fuck microtransactions. See the poodle in action. Go. Oh my god.
Descendant, the operation is a success.
It's okay,
Great
babe.
work out there.
Ouch. That hurt.
Good. Now that we've gained control of this much of the area, I think we can start attacking their base directly. I've marked where to regroup. Let's get moving.
I wish we could find some clues on how to access the Prime Hand.
Do we have to unlock any teleporters around here? Yes. Let's unlock this thread just in case. And the mantling and grappling in this game. By the way, guys, I have a question. If anyone was present or voted, you'll be able to answer. I put a vote in the previous stream on Sunday on whether we should play this or play Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation won by 1 vote. But Alien Isolation had 40 people watching and this has 15. So who the F voted for this? I'm not shaming the game, I'm just wondering who voted for this if there's pretty much no interest in the channel for this. Esmo, I also sent you a message on PSN days ago that I was about to stream Prey. You never answered me, bro. Suppose you didn't check PSN. Because I know you like Prey.
I voted for this.
You voted for this?
Yes?
A masochist through and through. Okay.
You know what the music kind of reminds me a bit?
What?
Of Red Steel.
Oh man,
Like
that,
the thing-
that was ancient.
Yeah.
Okay, more exposition dump. Couldn't wait for
Okay,
this to happen.
Let's see what we have to do here then. So, we have to locate the phase shift gate that Eamon discovered and analyze it to figure out how it was done. That's easy enough. Jaber and the guide can do the analysis while the infiltration team fight their way into the base and wreak havoc. I want Dominic on higher ground to get eyes on the base and provide sniper support as necessary. I'll head out first. You guys follow me later.
Well, if you were able to watch it and enjoy it, brother, great. Because I wanted, you know, to do a little something for you because I know you love it. This game has very strange vibration. It has vibration when you're in the menus, but not when you're shooting a machine gun. What's the idea?
We're off to a good start. We found their cargo. It's an excavated phase shift gate from the cave.
We need to find out how the Vulgus used this. If there is a Vulgus terminal inside the base, please connect me to it.
Sniper perforated. Oh man, they got shot on. Oh man, I hate the grappling hook in this game with a passion. Here, Fred.
Loading.
To use the Vulgus terminal, we need to seize a security master key and decrypt it. I'll try to open the case remotely. Once I disable the physical
Welcome
security,
everyone!
attack the cargo
Glad to
box.
have you here!
Oh, that's one of the points where you don't have to stay on it.
Okay. Then I smell murder. Unlife them.
Oh no, it doesn't get through. Don't know why the last time you went through it.
I love the particle effects on the ground when you burn it with the abilities.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Loading.
Now we're just waiting for a bar to fill. You can't speed up the bar, you can slow down the bar. This particular bar will just fill itself if you just don't die in the process.
Loading.
I'll search for a terminal that can be accessed internally. Wait here.
Okay, we gotta go on the tower.
Outer Worlds, you mean, Esmo? It's very good. And there is also one called the Outer Wilds, which is a totally different game. Also very good. Esmo, do I have you on Steam, by the way? I'm not sure I have you as a friend on Steam. We need to get a squad together to play GTFO, man.
Signal is the point where connection should
I really
be
want to play that game. Yeah, the Outer Wilds, yeah.
Over to you, guide. I hope you'll be able to find some useful information.
Okay.
Why must they throw so many explosives?
The enemy has been extracting quantum energy that was stored inside the phase shift gates. There is a separate facility where energy is extracted and controlled. We must find this place.
If that's the case, we have no other option except search the entire base.
Descendant, once you've done everything you need to do, you need to destroy the power source so that Vulgus can no longer use it. I'll mark the location of the power units.
Loading.
Just need to get some launcher proficiency.
Power units have been destroyed. Excellent work.
Got another ultimate.
Nice.
I was farming for 10 hours to get a specific ultimate at some point, but I never got it.
According to the information found in the terminal, a fleet beacon, which transmits directly to the Vulgus battleships and their comms, is installed here. If we match the frequency of the jamming signal to the beacon coming from the cave, Corell's fleet will be unable to
Also, have you noticed that firing from the hip has better tracking than firing ADS?
And how about in
I
plain
noticed
English?
that too.
Firing from the hip, dude, the reticle sticks on the enemy.
We can paralyze the entire Vulgus communications for about 48 hours, just like they did to us. Does that work?
Yes, that's the explanation I needed. I like this operation. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine.
I found the device that controls the fleet beacon. If we destroy that, the beacon will be exposed.
I hate health economy in these games. I'm all for regeneration.
Well, you can get some health regeneration, but
Yeah, you can
Control
get,
unit
but you have to commit
neutralizes signals using the enemy
slots.
shockwave generator.
I never played Final Fantasy 14, bro. I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. People playing Final Fantasy 14 are very happy with Final Fantasy 14. I have no opinion because I haven't invested any time. Imagine if they also capped the amount of resources you could carry, dude, like...
So that's what the fleet beacon really is. It's using a principle similar to one for a barrier generator.
Oh, this objective is awful. At least I'm not playing Bunny today. When listening to the occasional Bunny giggling,
You need to eliminate
it's
it
not
fully.
as insufferable as when I was Bunny and everything I did caused the to, like I could listen to that in my sleep.
God, we are losing percentage because
This is
these
the
guys
final
keep
step.
getting out of the
It's
ring.
the first time I've done this, so there was some trial and error.
Loading. Gone.
All right. Any information Corell
Yeah, man,
sends
can
will now be delayed.
you
It's a good thing I analyzed
can
that
you
jamming
imagine that the
Let's see if we can use this variable to
initial
our
Final
advantage in the
Fantasy
war.
14 was pretty much... Look at this now. I have to dismantle 50,000 weapons. The original Final Fantasy 14 was dead on arrival, and then they rehauled the entire thing and made it a game like beloved by so many people. One moment, Fred, I have to dismantle 3,000 guns here.
Don't forget to dismantle your 1,000 reactors too.
Yeah. I only keep ones that have at least 2 ultimate perks. If it had a filter for that, like don't dismantle stuff that has 2 ultimate perks, I wouldn't have to go through this shit. which takes me out of the game, which is the exact opposite of what it should be doing. Lion blue mane. I'll use it for a sec. Hey, sick. Yeah, I don't understand how they shot the boat so bad with the original Final Fantasy XIV. But they put the money and effort in to make it a decent game afterwards, which is commendable. Why did I keep this, man? Okay, good enough for now. I know the peeps will get bored looking at the menu as I am, so...
Loading.
Yeah, well, imagining when it came out though it was possible. I don't know if it would be possible if it happened now.
Loading. Feel the pain.
One more control unit remaining.
That's enough.
Hey man, yeah, you got in today, right? How are you feeling? How are things there? Do they at least provide stable internet? So you won't get bored out of your brain?
Load.
Zach, the enemy anti-air artillery have been neutralized. Help guide the transport planes to land.
Do they have you on painkillers? Is it mostly pain? What's the issue?
Master Amon, the forward base is under attack.
Loading.
Descendants are approaching the ruins. We need reinforcements. Master Amon, what is going on? Why does he not reply to our communications? I will send my personal commando unit for now. The Descendants must be stopped.
Dude, why are they upstairs? Like, They have them spawn upstairs. Okay, let's go upstairs. How does that add to the gameplay? It's not like them having the higher ground helps them. They're still gonna get blasted en masse.
This is Zachary. The transport plane carrying the heroes is returning to Albion. Relaying our thanks for your support.
The heroes.
The men of the recon squad. We're sending back the bodies of our teammates we were able to recover.
Thank you for all your hard work, Zach. I'll make my way back shortly.
Where is the teleporter? Did we activate it?
Inside the house, there's a hole.
Oh, we activated it. Ah, we have a strategic outpost running right now.
Did you take the teleporter?
Activated, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Colin. What's up, my man?
So you go stealthy and
Activating stealth.
yeah.
Oh, no, it's on cooldown. On cooldown. Screw it. Let's move. Man, the overworld activities have cooldown. Like, why the F do the overworld activities have cooldown? What if I went to the toilet and Timmy went and grabbed the event I was waiting for the last 5 minutes?
The phase shift gate seems to have passed through this area. I can detect a faint energy signal.
All good, man. All good. Have you been playing this, Colin?
Vulgus signals are interfering with my search. All the Vulgus who are obstructing the tracking must be removed. All I can do now is follow the few traces I can sense.
Oh man, that's so deliciously cynical, Steven. Loved it. Imagine if it was like had energy, like a mobile game. You run out of energy, you need to go to Albion. How do you feel about all the paywalls they set up? Hey, Christos, αδερφούλη, τι κάνουμε? As you can see though, it runs like a dream on the Series X, it's fine. They're listening, Grim. Scrolling, judging. Yeah, but I think they finally were able to get to work. That's why they gave us a new date. Excellent, Colin. That's what I want to hear, my boy. As long as they don't grab your butt, it's fine.
Your end will be instant.
Why did they even hope I would kill something with my super, man? I used my super, everything was already dead. Because Fred's a pyromaniac.
I am.
Descendant.
And the insane laugh.
I will check the location of the phase shift gate.
Okay, let's get this down here. I'm running out of juice for the controller. And if the controller dies, someone will actually as well. Kavu! Guys, let's hear it for our boy Kavu, who is now free of his exam period and can happily game and chill for the summer.
Nice.
Looks like we're done.
Kavu, the time for gatherings, armored cores, and pizza is nigh.
Oh, I got a new weapon. It seems Iron Knuckle.
Oh my god, this didn't happen. This didn't happen. There is no words that can. There are no words that can describe how much I hate the grapple hook in this game.
Descendant, I believe I may know where the energy traces have gone. I will send you the coordinates.
These coordinates are close to the Prime Hand's ruins. The Vulgus signals are already going crazy.
I was gonna join Zachary. Are you sure you won't need me on support?
Hey, Demon.
Compared to the Vulgus that are gonna swarm the White Knight Gulch and Albion, this is nothing.
Yeah.
And I've got all the support I need.
You've poisoned
And
your
you
social
promised to pull me
media,
by at the
Esmo.
end of it all. There's
Or
no way
rather,
I'm dying
I
without a
did.
taste of that.
Yeah, that's
What?
a death flag.
Damn it! I'm sure I'll be okay.
I don't get it. So I found a thing called Iron Knuckle. On charge, sub-attack, knock down enemies. But the shock punch already knocks down enemies. What the fuck?
Knock down bigger enemies. Okay, let's see if this outpost is ready for the thieving. I think it should be active now. Yeah, it's active, it has enemies. I'm gonna go in stealthily, okay?
Yep.
You won't find me.
Two. Okay, two. I got two and then I got discovered. Can you come give me a hand?
Yeah, I'm coming. Where is...
Okay, one more is down. Dead.
Oh, we got an amorphous thing.
I don't know if I did. I'm pretty sure you did. Okay, let's teleport. I am the glob the shibbalabbalab.
Oh, it's one to get a Valby. 38%.
Yeah.
That's also the thing you've got like different amorphous
We've detected
Yeah.
traces of the quantum energy
But
To have a
extracted
chance.
from the face shift
6%
gates
and the other
inside
one gives you
electrical equipment.
38% and you don't know
We need
which
to
one
get our hands on
you have
this
to get
equipment and
first.
analyze it
Yeah.
to see how the enemy used the quantum energy. Then we should be able to find a way to enter the Prime Hand's ruins. Now that we're here, I'm almost certain it's the right place. The subtle feeling of the Iron Heart particles, this pain, and its familiarity. The inverted Iron Heart is definitely inside those ruins. But the Inversion technology database left by the ancestors is not yet accessible, Descendant. We have no guarantee as to what will happen, nor do we know whether we will be able to control the inverted Ironheart. Based on the data I have collected so far, I will try to come up with as many backup plans as possible. I hope that what we do here will give us the power to strike.
But do you have Glob Glob Gab Galab's belly, Esmo?
I mean,
That's what I'm wondering.
you can always rely on our arcade somehow, if something happens. That's what got us this far, right?
Arcade's an unfathomable power. With unfathomable potential, too.
That's what you call hope, Jaber.
Hope.
Yeah. Also, what I don't understand, I don't know if that's a strange thought. There is tech out there that does the lip sync for you. It's not perfect, but a lot of the work can be taken off the developer's shoulders to have a little bit of lip sync. Why are they blabbering, man? It's like just, you know, the bare minimum effort to have some decent lip sync in your game. Doesn't make sense to keep any of these reactors, man. I'm gonna just en masse dismantle them, like. I try to be careful with what I dismantle, and then every time I realize it's pointless. Let's keep going. Well, Esmo, you've gotten a lot of value out of this channel, baby.
We've detected quantum energy coming from the Vulgus battery. I'll send a supply box. Retrieve the battery from the enemy and send it this way.
Yeah.
Blair, cover me while I carry out the analysis mission.
Huh? What about your turret?
The turret isn't invincible. Besides, we don't have any tactical armored vehicle. So if the enemy swarms us, we don't have the firepower to stop them.
Well, when it comes to firepower, it's gotta be me. I got your back. Focus on your mission.
The supply box should be arriving there soon. Be ready.
Dude, I was just pinned to use my ultimate, and as soon as I casted it, I died.
Yeah, but you should always use your stealth when you're using your ultimate.
Yeah. You are absolutely correct, Fredo.
Because you get the bonus damage anyways by using your stealth.
Bro.
And, I don't...
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have the modifier that makes the ultimate better?
No. A Transcendant, you mean?
Yeah. That one is pretty good because it makes your ultimate faster and you basically don't have to aim, it takes the whole screen.
Oh, that's great. Easy peasy, toddler easy. Maybe it's the South Koreans subtly telling us that when women are speaking, they're babbling. So they don't need lip sync, it's just nonsense to them. That's why the B movement is going strong in Korea. They're gonna be overtaken by the North in 40 years.
Loading.
My God.
Get it?
Yep.
Hold on. I'm detecting the same type of energy as the battery has, flowing from inside the cave. I've identified numerous traps inside the cave, so be careful.
I think you just got married too young, Esmo.
Jaber, this space is connected to the Blind Hand's ruins and the power grid. It's another phase shift gate. Huh. Analyzing this type of equipment will be much more efficient for me. I will try to understand what the Vulgus were up to here. Eamon extracted energy from the phase shift gate here, then overloaded it by sending power to the seal gate. All the power facilities nearby were set up for this purpose.
Watch the floor.
Machine guns overtake every other kind of weapon in this game by a landslide.
And there's also a card that can make your machine guns crazy. Like I found a thing that gives you, it removes 20% fire rate, but then the more you shoot, the more fire rate and damage you get. And it's like over 5 seconds when it's level 10, you deal an extra 60% weapon damage and 40% fire rate. So
are you talking mental focus?
I'm not sure if it's mental focus.
That's the one I was hunting for.
Isn't mental focus like the one that gives you critical or damage the more you
No,
shoot?
no, more damage until you reload.
Yeah, no, it's not that one.
Dude, who thought this fucking laser fence is added to the game? Son of a bitch!
Loading.
If only I was able to attack. I would not have allowed them to get this far. However, for all of you, this is your opportunity to earn new body prosthetics and persona.
This guy talking now is definitely a British alien.
Let's find a way to reactivate the phase shift gate. Descendant, if we use the body of a Legion of Immortality unit, we will be able to gather more of the energy required to reactivate the phase shift gate.
He doesn't need to give them prosthetics anymore.
The biopower supply of the cyborg
we gave them a special prosthetic in the ass.
In other words, if we collect their
A
batteries,
biomechanical
we'll have
dildo.
enough energy to operate the gate.
Kavuriz, are you there, mofo?
Come on, I've got interrupted.
A drone that can collect energy will be arriving shortly. Be ready, Descendant.
You dare mess with me?
I will identify the Vulgus units which have high quantum energy saturation levels. Be careful, Descendant. There is a Vulgus attempting to steal the energy.
Shield is down. Activating toxic.
Carrying heavy weaponry and looking good whilst doing it.
Cover Jaber by myself. Can you take out some enemies from your side?
Bro, the mission design is whatever. It's like, carry 10 batteries into the gathering point. Can you kill some enemies? Can you make me a sandwich? Like, they don't exactly seem to have a lot of agency.
I want a chill sandwich.
Everyone who's ever seen Jill wants a Jill sandwich.
No, I can't tell if this is a Descendant or Jaber's turret.
The fire turret. That's not a bad idea. I'll add it to my list of things to develop.
I is supposed to be a genius, but he never think about a fire turret.
Yeah. Fire in me loins. This grappling hook. This grappling hook is cancer. Who the fuck designed this? Whoever designed this grappling hook secretly wants Kim Jong-un for president. That's all I'm gonna say. And they're in South Korea. Which is treason, I suppose. Am I in the right spot? Out of mission zone, where am I going? I am the glob 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 glob. the AIDS HQ, Ronick. Where AIDS is hatching its master plan to overtake humanity.
Alright, the enemy's offensive has died down.
Alright, you killed random enemies. Now it's time to stem the tide.
With this amount of energy, we should be able to reactivate the phase shift gate. Thank you, Descendant.
Okay, I have a story for you. Fred, wait. I just saw I got a gun. It's wait, the newest one. Ronick, I want your eyes on the screen. There it is. The Unwelcome. Do you know what this gun is about? When Ronick trying to obstinate from masturbation during certain periods, and he looks at a lady like this in the first Descendant and he has to jerk one off, it is the Unwelcomed one. And they turned that act of lack of self-control into a gun. true story. I didn't just make this up. That's exactly what the design stems from. Esmo, I don't understand why you had the problem with Neo and all that, man. Neo was extremely well balanced. Well, in the latest difficulty settings, it was kind of cancerous. Facts. What level is this shit now? It's 11. This is 12. This is 11. Do I have anything like fresh that I can get a lot of proficiency out of? There it is. Enabling shotgun. Never fired by yours truly ever. The unwelcomed one. The count fuck was not very nice. So he didn't want it. Ah, man. Best peeps in the universe in this channel, man. We've only been playing for less than 2 hours, dude.
Yep.
Scrumptious.
And we've watched cinematics too. Well, cutscenes. So.
Look at this biome. This biome is glorious, man.
Reactivate the phase shift gate. We must
Some
gather the
very
remaining
talented
excess
people
energy.
worked on this.
The Vulgus know this and are trying to neutralize the energy. We have to completely destroy all devices installed by the Vulgus.
Entering stealth status.
However, they can't be destroyed by firearms. Our only option is to use the enemy's energy-neutralizing EMPs.
Am I?
Damn. I'm gonna cut you off.
One thing I don't like is the balancing in this game. For an ability to be as effective as having a decent gun, you have to really spec into it.
It's not like there's much else you can invest to on your Descendant. You can invest in defense or abilities or utility.
Yeah, but you need to invest so much into your damage output if you want to deal any decent damage. If you don't have an energy activator on the Descendant, say goodbye to those health and shield pulls. The non-dominant one, that's the Stranger, Esmo. That's called the Stranger technique.
I found another one not too far away. Sending coordinates.
Your favorite advanced technique in life?
Burn shit up. Yes.
Man, I made such good use of these early days boosters that they gave us. Like, I suppose the grind will be much more intolerable once you run out of boosters.
Well,
Quantum
the
energy is
boosters
gradually getting
actually
weaker. Hurry.
boost any loot.
Yeah, they boost the Kuiper, the gold, the experience, the proficiency. Man, shotguns suck balls in this game.
It depends. I've played a lot with the shotgun on Sharon, and honestly, it was doing pretty okay, especially against bosses.
Bro, it
hope
uses
we're not too
purple
late.
ammo,
Wait.
and you
I can
will
see the
rarely
movements of
get
their
the
raid
better
party.
damage output than from an LMG. Like,
Well, usually the shotgun has like twice the base damage over the or DPS over the other weapons, and when you start using the ammo converter and the extra capacity, you can already deal pretty much with the shotgun. You can do a whole fight with the shotgun and take down a boss from 100% to 0 if you don't count bubbles you have to shoot, like the runes that protect and stuff. So I mean, it's okay for what it's doing.
Entering stealth state.
It's just you need the mods and invest in the ammo extra capacity.
yeah,
and,
yeah, the ammo economy of the gun.
Yeah.
If we don't stop them, they'll try to repair the energy neutralizing device. Looks like Eamon's hunting hound has made an appearance. Careful you don't get bitten.
Oh, there he is. On me, Fred. Hey there, Ron. You need a controller where every function goes into one hand, so you have another one free to pilot your stick. If you know what I mean. Bro, there's lightning everywhere. Literally everywhere.
I'm coming. Oh, you're dead? Wait, how did you die so fast?
I was in a damage zone.
Yeah, but you can...
Yeah, I know, man, but it was everywhere.
Loading.
My god, all those fucking snipers.
Activating stealth.
Yeah, killing them so you can move.
Yeah. Almost out of health.
They're getting cockier.
I'm gonna take the health over there.
What a relief.
Booyah.
We weren't too late.
That flamethrower
It
gets
was a minor
really
problem
strong.
when I tried to activate the phase shift gate. Let's meet at the entrance to the Prime Hands ruins.
So, this isn't one of those situations.
Bro,
where
give
one
me a
of
moment, I
us
have to
has
dismantle
remain
shit.
outside to control the energy, is it?
Again.
You're,
Bro,
you're not disagreeing with me.
Star Citizens, the people who put money behind that scam are a special breed. I'm telling you, like. They started the project on CryEngine, dude. You remember when Cry Engine was all the rage? And it still hasn't delivered like any substantial chunk of content. They just sell cosmetic packs to whales and... Oh my god, I'm disappointed in humanity, bro. I'm freaking disappointed.
And membership in the Admiral Club.
Yeah. They're gonna go to bed with the Admiral's wife, that's why they're hopeful. Ah, disappointed. No man, the dumbasses who invested into Star Citizens, they have no brains. Whatever you say to them, they're like, you don't understand the glory of the Star Citizen. They completely lost their marbles. I think the problem is that they know they effed up and they paid money for some scam bullshit and they just don't want to admit it. It's like, if we keep saying that was a smart investment, eventually it will materialize. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm mean towards people. Like I'm calling out how dumb they are because I want to feel some sense of superiority, but it's not like that. It's just that I can't stomach it. I see that something so stupid being done and I'm like, dude, what happened to your brain? Get help! And then people say I'm mean. I don't know. You tell me.
They say it, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, man. I know I can be pretty snob about people's shortcomings. I'm gonna put it like that sometimes. But bro, protect yourself. Protect your wallet. Protect your dignity. Like... Okay, this is actually a very good reactor. This is actually even better. And everything else will get dismantled. Esmo, thank you, man. I realized a long time ago there's no way I was making a career based on bullshit on this platform, so I'm like, I'm just gonna throw it there raw. And if I can be surrounded by like-minded individuals, great. If not, well, is what it is. Because honestly, man, who are you doing a favor by catering to dumb shit? Like, it's like, what I care about is your presence here and not what's you know, what would I would consider good pieces of advice. So it's lack of respect, I think, if you go about like this. Bunny doesn't need help. If you're this juicy in the peach, you might as well take it to the beach. Bagong! To the beach, sorry. Grammar mistakes there. I must sound like I'm from Texas. Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
This is Jaber. I
Again.
have clear reception. Because you've hit the nail on the head. As Eamon didn't open the gate through any normal means, I figured there'd probably be some lingering consequences. But the gate to access the ruins was more volatile than I anticipated. If we leave it operational, there'll be another quantum pulse explosion, like the one we saw at the abandoned gate of the cave.
Yesterday that
We have to temporarily
you see the
stop
guy who
the energy
plays
supply to the gate
what's his name
after
again?
the infiltration
The
begins,
magician
and
in,
reactivate it once the infiltration team
Big Trouble
completes
in
their
Little
operation.
China. But
Considering the number of
Yeah, I
Vulcans
don't remember
this
his
way,
name, but yeah.
there's no way we can control and
but
defend the
he's
gate
the guy who,
with just
does
one
the
descendant.
voice of the Shadow Warrior.
We need
in,
2 or more
the
descendants
original
to
games.
stay here.
Oh, really?
I didn't know.
No time to waste.
I had no
Saber,
idea.
You operate the gate, I'll cover you.
I didn't know that.
We'll hold this place down no matter what. Infiltration team, you guys go and retrieve the Ironheart. Does that work for everyone? Blair, it won't be smooth sailing for you guys.
Best Easter egg I've ever seen in movie to movie or movie to voice acting
Guide, you hang in there
is
too.
in Ted, the movie Ted, you know, by McFarlane.
No matter what.
Yeah.
At some point is the guy from Flash Gordon is at the party. He's like a washed out actor. Something is his name. And he see a Chinese guy there. And he's like drunk or has taken drugs. He's like, death to Ming! And he tries to lynch him. And it's like, this is so meta, bro. This is great.
Descendant, I have checked the map of the ruins that was sent to your receive. I will guide you to the Prime Hands. The map was created during an expedition from a few decades ago, but it's still highly reliable. It seems our
Hey,
operation is-
Valerdinos! Guys, Valerdinos is going in for surgery tomorrow.
Oh no.
Wish my boy all the best because I love him very much and may he soon be among us again for more shenanigans.
I
Good luck,
recommend being
Valentinos.
prepared for sporadic battles. There are also likely to be a number of traps set up to prevent us from advancing.
Target eliminated. You won't find me.
Why is he freaking destroying me like this?
According to the records, in order to activate
Excellent,
the Prime
Valerinos.
Hands,
I want
power must be
positivity, bro.
established throughout the ruins. The records mention a power facility. I will guide you there. It seems as if the Vulgus have prevented the power facility from being operational. Let's remove the circuit jammers and get the power facility up and running, Descendant.
Loading.
Okay, let's get on the point.
Mm-hmm.
Descendant, a sizable Vulgus force is headed your way. I believe they are trying to prevent you from activating the power supply.
Lord England, the vermin are awakening the ruins.
Bro, it was a very nice stream. Lots of chatter. Good vibes.
Please, we need reinforcements. Master Aemon.
This
Strange.
Beggs isn't getting the memo, bro.
It doesn't make sense. Master Aemon should be on Corell's ship. Keep requesting reinforcements.
The electronic jamming signal installed by Jaeger is blocking Volk's
They probably
communications.
replaced his brain
If we can keep
with
this
a
up,
prosthetic that
we have a
isn't a
chance of
brain.
winning.
A cheap one.
Separation will work, provided there are no
Discount
surprises with the inversion
prosthetic.
process. There is power to some parts of the ruins, but it has stopped working in other sectors. There's no clear route. We'll need to rely on our agility. Let's move carefully, Descendant. This place has long fallen into disrepair. There are likely many sectors that have been abandoned like this.
I'll make you regret activating the power. Activate the laser barriers at each path. Increase output to max. No matter what happens, we must complete Master Eamon's mission.
Oh my god. These Volgus, man, they're tools. They're fucking tools.
Loading.
Oh man, I AF'd up. Okay. What I would do if I was actually a character in the game? Which game would that be? Would I be a villain or the hero of the game? Would I be allowed to exercise free will? Or would I be an archetype? I'm gonna fucking puke here. Deactivate this shit before I lose my mind.
I'm almost done. There we go.
Nice. Okay, I just got a level for this gun that required a minuscule amount of experience to get a level. Now I'm gonna continue with the previous gun. To their credit, they made a lot of guns, and some exhibit very unique behaviors.
I had to prove my loyalty for decades to get these prosthetics and persona. But I will share my persona with anyone that kills the Descendant now. This is your chance to become my clone.
What are the Volgus, man? A society of clones.
It sounds a lot like what's the name again of the faction in Warframe that clone themselves, like the
Grenier.
The Grenier, yeah. But they basically, from what I understand, they have like blueprints of prosthetic that make them stronger.
Yeah.
And like they keep that shit for themselves.
Descendant, we're approaching the zone where the prime hands are located. Hold on just a little longer.
My god, why must they make explosive
I
tools
wouldn't
under
really want to be the protagonist in a horror game, like in a desperate scenario, you know?
Yeah, I can do shit because there's a fucking explosive guy.
You know what my issue would be in most scenarios, Esmo, even if I was a good guy? Having almost lost all trust in humanity and the average douchebag, I'd go into some drastic measures to ensure humanity has any chance of recovering from the shit we put ourselves in. And then they made me an anti-hero. No one will grasp my agony, you know, for the human race.
Activating stealth.
Looks like we're done. It's punching time.
Strange. The partition release didn't fall on schedule. There's no mention of this in past Expedition records. and the temperature is rising in the zones beyond this partition. The partition is being kept in place so that the ruin system can respond to the thermal fatigue. If this temperature
separate from Mass Effect, I'd do some really interesting stuff, I think.
Then the level when the inverted energy reaches its peak exceeds even my imagination. Humans won't be able to withstand it even for 1 second. Descendant, can you hear what I'm saying?
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that was the mother load, baby. Okay, thank you. Listen at the music, man. Look at this place. The gun sounds. Some people work their asses off to make this. That's why I don't like being, you know, nihilistic.
You must stop the operation. I didn't have enough information. Even if we set the inverse calculation of the radiant heat as low as possible, the human body cannot withstand inverted energy. Descendant.
I will end. Initiating stealth.
Oh, it changes course?
Yeah. Every 3 jumps you should change course.
Infiltration team, this is Jaber. Requesting an update on the current
Wait,
state of
they're
the
not
operation.
making us fight here, though?
What are you gonna do with that intel?
What's the point of it, then?
When it'll be over?
Wasting time.
Bro, this is so stupid. The moment we entered this room and saw the contraption, I was like, they're gonna make us fight in this cancerous room. And I was like, okay, annoying, but something different. And then they don't make you fight, they just have you jumping over lasers.
Corell's ships are slowly appearing at the White Knight Gulch. Hopefully we'll hear some good
I'm just
news
scratching my head at this point.
Descendant.
Guys, come on, let's hit 40 likes. We're anemic tonight. We're totally anemic. I'm gonna become depressed.
I see you've decided to put your faith in hope. Seems not only did I lack information regarding the inversion process, I also did not know enough about humankind and descendants. I support your decision. I will never give up, Descendant.
So it has come to this. Increase the spectral laser output to max. Lights up the Descendant.
Descendant, that laser device runs on an external battery. I will display the location of the battery's heat source on your receive. Destroy it.
Okay, this is done. I like how Saren's melee ability is called a sword, which has the length of a claymore, like. It hits a huge range. What are these ghosts, man?
Oh, those are the illusionists. They put they summon a bunch of blue guys that acts like a distraction and also attack you.
It deals damage though.
Yeah.
You're different from the other poultry soldiers I killed. I will
There is the
kill you
Damas.
and make a new prosthetic from your body. Master Aemon,
He has a fetish with prosthetics. I'll make a new long schlong from your parts. Oh, what the hell? How did I just die? Insta-gibbed.
Get up, Sharon.
You won't harm me.
How was that?
Your answer is instant.
Esmo, you horn dog. What happened to your Christian upbringing? There goes Commander Bad Guy.
Wait, he was a commander?
I have no idea what the hell he was. I don't give a shit.
He was a prosthetic gangster.
The inverted ironheart is forcing the dimensional wall to open.
He's wearing a gimp mask.
If this occurs at all of the prime hands, the dimensional balance will collapse completely. The Ironheart must be contained.
Oh,
What's that?
I've got
Descendant.
a pattern to get a 6% chance to get Shaber.
Yeah.
Wait. Your arcade is reacting to the inverted.
What annoys me about this game is that it is not shit. That's what annoys me the most, because if it was shit, I'd just call it and be done with it, you know? But I can see the effort put into it, man. Like, even if mistakes were made in the design, the problem is the mechanics and the growth and the monetization. That's where the problem lies.
Descendant. The Ironheart is being absorbed into your subconscious arcade space. Take heart, Descendant. I am with you. The remaining energy is at 34%. The dimensional wall is stabilizing. Remaining energy at 21%. 16. You're almost there. Remaining energy at 0%.
Did we just absorb the artifact's energy? It was this simple.
The Ironheart has been transported to the safest spot. Into the subconscious space of your arcade, where I first met you. However,
I'll be right back. I'll get
the
something to drink.
Ironheart in your subconscious space can be removed only once. If you attempt to embrace this Ironheart again, your arcade will...
What's wrong with the voice acting?
We have only a single opportunity to convey and destroy the...
Sound is breaking up like randomly.
Do not worry, Descendant. We will prevail.
Lip syncing is just blah 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 blah.
Oh, you got the amorphous material too. You get a chance to get Jaber.
Imagine having to grind this dungeon with the traps and the platforming and all this shit.
Descendant.
I've
Are
done
you
it
alright?
11 times
Are you
to get the
experiencing any
glare.
arcade irregularities?
Look at this person. This person,
I have something to tell you.
not a care in the world. Mastery rank 15, ultimate VS, all the bling in the world. They didn't take a shit since the game came out. They're holding in it. They have become a hot dog filled with shit. That's how Nexon became that big of a company. My god, man. A 3D FiOth, very short arms so I can't clap or fap. A constant state of martyrdom. I will be the penitent one in faplessness.
That's why the Tyrannosaurus is always angry.
That he can't fap. To vent steam.
There was a meme like that where you have a Tyrannosaurus, he prepares everything like the lotion and lubricant.
My god.
And then it's like, I can do anything, and it's like...
Oh man, this is so stupid. I love it.
If I find it, I'll show you because it's
That's great. That's great.
I'm wondering if it wasn't Family Guy who did that meme. Can't remember. Or was it some? Yeah, it's Family Guy.
It's Family Guy?
It's Family Guy, yeah.
Yeah. FiOth sounds mentally stimulating. Ah, shit. Okay.
If there's
I've
something
sent you the
need,
meme.
You'll need to pay.
Yogi. Oh, restore relic. I can craft this. Okay. I have doubts in my mind about whether or not this is something that I will care for, but... Okay, let me dismantle some poo-poo. Every time I find a freaking reactor of good quality, it's just not useful for what I'm playing. And then by the time it's useful for someone, it's obsolete level-wise. Why would I ever take off my set bonuses from my external components to get plus 100 shields? Doesn't make a lick of sense. Okay, let's see what we're not gonna dismantle. It has a bug where it doesn't show the perks in the right colors when you reroll your perks. They all look like common, and you don't know what you have on your gun. Super annoying. Okay, talking to the guide and we can keep going. Cav, I don't think it's gonna be a very consistent thing. I think I'm gonna just dip in and out, to be honest, and it has to change vastly for me to be invested. The monetization is super predatory, it's pissing me off.
And thanks to the sacrifice you made, Descendant, I was also able to access the Inversion technology database, which had been sealed. Inversion was a forbidden technology that reversed the entropy of infinite energy composites like the Ironheart and turned them into antimatter. The inverted Ironheart was intended to be a core element as part of a process to reverse the laws of nature. Anti-particle weapons, destruction of the dimensional wall, multi-dimensional space-time connections. I see traces of countless unthinkable plans. According to the development logs, Inversion was created by extremists among the ancestors who were obsessed with using the Ironheart. But it seems the Vulgus somehow obtained this Inversion technology. I think the ancestors and the Vulgus were connected in some way, long before I was created. I can find no records as to whether that relationship was one of conflict or cooperation, but there may have been no reason to include that in my files. As you know, I am not here to protect the Ironhearts. I am essentially a track and annihilate program, designed to destroy them and everything.
One more like to 40 peeps. Let's see it.
Through this recent research, I have become more certain of my role and my mission. Descendant, I have acquired an algorithm to analyze inverted energy and have derived a way to destroy it. My next step is to try and apply this to our current situation. Although we can only extract the inverted Ironheart from within RK once, theoretically, there may be a faster and more certain way to destroy it than the process we might use for a regular Ironheart if we use the properties of antimatter. Wait. There was a minor problem when I tried to activate the phase shift gate. It seems a Colossus has been drawn to the inverted energy. I'm sure we'll hear from Albion soon.
Okay. A new boss.
Colossus closing in, moving towards the Hagios prime hands at a rapid speed. Classification type, Swamp Walker, a deadly Great Walker mutation. Descendants in Albion, commence with the intercept battle.
Come on, Mr. Colossus expert. Hagios is Vulgus territory. Can't we just leave it to them? I agree. Right now, we've got bigger things on our mind.
Entertaining those thoughts can be very dangerous, Jaber and Blair.
I am analyzing the Void card. Descendant, I have received reports of your outstanding performance in Hagios, and with our ongoing research into Inversion. We believe that Swamp Walkers were alerted by the inverted energy exposed in Hagios, and began heading toward Ingress's dimension. But they're not only targeting Hagios. They're currently moving toward multiple areas within Ingress. What will you do if one of the Swamp Walkers approaches Albion? I heard that you have submerged the inverted Ironheart in your arcade. Can you guarantee that they won't be drawn to that energy, Descendant?
Dude, just let me fight the
always
boss.
Assume a best-case scenario. That kind of carelessness is how humanity was almost totally annihilated a century ago. You are humanity's hope, Descendant. You need to be more proactive.
Ah, it was great, Cav. Very good fun.
Mr. Colossus expert is being so serious about this.
You should watch it. It went about 40% through the entire
I
game.
believe the data from the Colossus will prove useful.
Useful? For what? Cracking open amorphous materials?
Please, just let her finish.
As Seneca said, the Colossi are moving towards various regions, not just Hagios. If those regions show signs of inverted energy, we may be able to use that for our overall plan. The plan to destroy the Ironheart.
Well, that's good news. Whatever you're planning, we have to do it fast. The White Nine Gulch is still dangerous.
Let's go. You wanna do it at 2-man it or get randoms in?
2-man it should be fine.
Are you gonna change the character who's not level 20?
I think it should be fine. This boss is not as annoying as the Pyromancer.
I'd say I'll bite your balls off, but that can be interpreted in any number of ways, bro. This is the best gameplay they've crafted with the Colossi. Come on, you shit. Bro, it has a lot of shield. Whoa. Careful.
Emergency.
I'm super low, bro. I was poisoned. I'm down. Is he mostly sealed, or does he have the analogous amount of health as well?
His health is okay.
Dude! Bro, I'm stealthed. I'm stealth. How can he see me?
Because the boss doesn't give a shit about stealth. Well, at least got a size.
Oh man, come on, this is bullshit.
Are there any health packs somewhere? Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't see what you see.
Gonna earn rage. Now shoot the pylons on his
Broke one.
I'm gonna go down. Yeah.
I'm super low.
It's okay, I've got my health back. Let's just finish off the little shit.
Yeah, that'd be ideal. Yeah, they left health. Broke another pylon. And another. And another. And another. Okay, good attempt. I don't remember where the reactor is, Gav. When did you get this far? You started playing yesterday?
Left shoulder is almost destroyed. Okay, left shoulder yellow.
Why didn't I grab onto this? Oh man, this is annoying. Did you grab it?
No. For some reason I'm out of range. Oh great, and now I got knocked down in the freaking pool of poison.
The grappling hook sucks balls.
Oh, okay. We destroy the shoulder, so we cannot grapple on it.
Well, is there an actual benefit from the grapple?
Yeah. You slow down the boss and he gets knocked down.
Oh, okay.
His other shoulders is yellow.
Bro, both shoulders are there.
Yeah. No, you destroyed it.
No, I didn't. I'm not even shooting. Use the thingy. The ensive. For some reason, I'm not reaching. I'm gonna try going high. Yeah, got it. There you go. One down. I'm down, I'm down.
Yeah. You got hit by the melee attack.
Yeah. Can you get me without dying?
I've got a lot of health, so yeah, should be able to. Let's just drag the boss back, otherwise it's gonna enrage in the lava and it's annoying. Get back, FiOth.
No, I'm gonna try to grab his shoulder now, before the enrage. Got it? Okay. The frontal core is broken.
Yeah, it's gonna reach.
Immune. 2 minutes, Fred, let's go.
Can you
down?
get me yeah, I was grappling and he did his 8.
Can you come closer?
I'm gonna. No, I won't have time. Try to stealth and go in front of me.
Yeah.
No.
Did I get you?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. We still have 1 minute and 1 life. Let's do this quickly.
Yeah. Come on, broken. Let's go. Hit it with everything. Fuck off, twat. There.
The recent intercept battle provided an opportunity for me to survey the area around the Colossi's target destination from within the void dimension. They were headed towards some snowy fields.
That was a lot of
The area
HP.
was emitting a large amount of inverted energy.
Guy, the location I just sent you? That's where we think the Vulgus Fortress is. If you found any features or have any intel, please send us the details.
Man, both chances of me getting something are shit. Like it's shit against shit, so Albion cavalry gun nanotube, like why didn't it give me a third in a box? Hey Georgi, welcome. And we were hoping to finish this during the evening, bruh. When will the poodle go out for a poo? Which, by the way, turn my cell phone off and I can't moderate the stream now because she wants me to kick her ass. Damn poopy. You good, baby? How's the pain? Oh, more trash, more trash. There is completed research. Γιώργος, καλώς τον αδερφέ. Με τα χαράς. Okay, let's grab the research. Keep going. Final destination now, right, Fred?
Yep. It's Fortress now.
Yeah.
Oh, a special human child. What do you need?
Turn off this cutscene, please. Please, just let me click on a thing and thing goes into my inventory. Please, spare me. I'm pretty sure that Anais is down here and not next to the terminal. So they force you to walk back and forth and you register more playtime. I'm absolutely certain. Yeah, George, that sounds like shit.
I see. So the Colossi were heading towards the Vulgus fortress. If the inversion took place there, it would not be unusual to detect a large amount of energy. No wonder the Colossi were drawn there. Descendant, we can definitely use this to our advantage. According to what we know so far, if we apply the inversion process to the inverted Ironheart, in theory, that Ironheart will be completely destroyed through particle-antiparticle annihilation. This is the fastest and most certain method of destroying the Ironheart that we currently know of. The only drawback is that it will also destroy everything around it. But we can use this to our tactical advantage. If the operation is a success, the Vulgus will have nowhere to return to. Descendant, if you cannot retrieve the Ironheart from the White Knight Gulch, you must make a decision regarding this alternative plan while it is still viable. Please discuss it with HQ. It will be a difficult decision.
Oh my god, let's not discuss it with HQ. I beg of you, man.
Alpha, these are the details of the operation that the guide has laid out. What do you think?
Enzo, this isn't an easy decision to make.
But it's not like we have any other option. Let's at least assemble everyone to discuss this.
The success of this operation will lead us to... First of all, the guide's operational plan provides many tactical advantages. The majority of the Vulgus forces have already been dispatched to the White Knight Gulch, and Corel isn't aware of what happened in Hagios, thanks to the long-range jamming signals established by Jaber. If this situation continues, we will be able to lay siege to the fortress, and Corel will be none the wiser. There has never been a more ideal moment to attack the Vulgus fortress since the beginning of this war.
They're the same picture.
And the chance may never come again. However, if our goal is not just to attack, but to destroy an Ironheart, this will not be enough. If we pull back our forces from the White Knight Gulch and behave as if we have another strategy in mind, that should attract Corel's attention. We need a foolproof way to lure them in, much like how Corel ensnared us with the White Knight Gulch operation. In other words, this is a plan that requires someone willing to face death, to act as bait, all while protecting the Ironheart and distracting Corel. I realize I am asking for someone to sacrifice themselves, and as commander, I can't bring myself to give such a merciless order.
Man, a little bit of lip sync. Come on, like the least possible effort.
Do you need anything? Supplies? Alpha, the Descendants can act as bait. If we deploy an unprecedented number of Descendants to the front, that will be more than enough to distract Corel. Corel's also aware that the Descendants are humanity's last hope, so he's going to relish trying to squash our last stand. The fact that he's approaching slowly, like a dark cloud without warping, that shows that he believes he's already won the war. And with Corel's attention drawn elsewhere, if we send some of the Descendants to the Vulgus fortress and destroy the Ironheart, we'll be able to turn the tide of war. The manifestation of Archaean Descendants doesn't just mean we have to be powerful weapons. As humanity's last hope, we should sow the seeds of victory. Now, the majority of the Descendants, including me, will engage in battle at the White Knight Gulch to buy some time, while Ajax, his team, and the rest of the Descendants will be deployed to the Vulgus fortress. Awaiting your approval, Alpha.
All right, you win. Carry out the operation. Let's get this done and destroy the Ironheart. On one condition. You must all return safely. And tell the guide to look after the Descendants.
Understood. I wish everyone good luck at the White Knight Gulch front.
Don't worry. This is great. I've always wanted to have a go at Corel. Get in line, kid. There is a line, you know. I'd like to cut in front of you as well.
Enzo, please take care of yourself. Remember our promise.
There's no way I'll forget. Don't worry. We'll win.
Nell looks a lot like Cleo. Like you're guest starring here. We should talk to the devs and tell them not to be assholes. Okay.
It seems
let's go.
Their resolve. Everyone's arche is glowing. I doubt that even the ancestors anticipated this moment. I'm so happy to have met humans with arche like yours. Despite my limitations as an AI, I believe I understand what courage is now. All right. Descendant, I'll accompany you to the Vulgus Fortress. We must locate the Inversion facility there and overload the Ironheart to destroy it. I know we can do this, Descendant. I will be with you the entire way.
Let's go, my peach. The end is inside. Oh, this looks smaller than the rest of the zones. Couple missions here and there. They were running out of investor funds and they were like, okay, we'll make the players pay for it. You're good, baby? You gonna squeeze the poodle to make some poo? I wanna do it at some point, like have Minnie trying to take a shit and like a squeeze here in the shit. Like shoot out of the butthole.
My battlesuit has a built-in heating function.
Yeah.
It was designed for void expedition missions.
Huh? I'm actually a little warm.
I'm jealous. I will stand with you until the end.
Ajax's design is one of the best, man. This fucker means business.
Was it?
You don't know the name from Greek mythology? Oh, it's trolling me.
The Vulgus Fortress. We knew such command facilities existed, but we never had any information about their sizes or exact locations.
And not the Ajax from
Our terrain scanner never detected them, and as they were deep
with
within Vulgus territory.
Well, that's based on the Iliad, so...
Send any recon squads. Seeing them up close and personal
yeah, but
now,
he didn't die.
they're pretty imposing. If I ever go back
What do you
to
mean?
being a military academy professor, I'd like to write a
He didn't
paper
die
about
during
this
the Battle
fortress.
of Troy.
But there's no need for us
Oh,
to
you
be
mean in the
into
actual myth by
Once we've
Homer?
destroyed
Yeah.
the Ironheart,
Ah,
the
okay,
tide of
because in the
war
movie he
and
dies.
history will turn in our favor.
Yeah. Actors kills him in the
Alright.
movie.
Infiltration team.
After
Let's get to
strangling
it.
him, after taking
Our primary goal
sword
is
in the
to
gut.
infiltrate where the Vulgus signals are the
He
weakest.
takes Hector
and
with
locate
his
the source of
hand and he
inverted
starts to
energy.
squeeze his neck.
Unfortunately,
Like the
God
poodle.
can only detect the general energy scattered throughout
Squeeze the poo
area.
out.
And because we're in a massive energy field, it's like being lost in fog. It'll be difficult to find the source.
Now Cleo says, the theory sounds like I'm walking off a cliff, but before I look down I'm not falling. Like it holds as much water as that theory.
It's going to be an extremely dangerous mission. Good luck, all of you.
Kavuris, you didn't tell me if you like my new spectacles, man.
You know what's funny about this cutscene? You have all three base descendants, and they shows the guy with the helm.
who has no lip sync.
No lip sync, exactly.
Need to cut costs, man. Who's gonna pay for this shit? Koreans? Look at this biome, and this is exquisite. Look how beautiful it is. If I was the art guy in this game, I'd be crying in the shower. Look how they massacred my boy. Why did you blinded me with the particles, bro?
I want to see if I can melt the snow.
That'd be amazing. Come on, are you joking? My God.
Wait, we have 2 missions to do?
No.
Which mission are we doing?
No, we're doing the one with the drone. Let's go. Okay, welcome to the stream, guys. Oh, you got smacked. Bye-bye. Good thing they kept the music from the previous biome.
I will sync the communications facility to the drone. It won't take long, but the drone will still need to be protected. I've identified a few potential locations. The nearest one is east.
Activated stealth.
Where the hell are the enemies, man? Oh man, the meteor! So nice. Fred, are you alive, by the way?
Yep, I'm here.
Thanks to you, I've identified a few
Just getting a
locations that
little
show high
tired.
energy levels. I'll
You
track
know, it's
them.
been like how many hours I've been playing. So
The area is...
Let's
I
finish
played
this.
also this morning.
But the Vulgus that were closest to the source must have been exposed to higher levels of it. We need to gather biosamples of the nearby Vulgus. By investigating those and comparing them with those of Vulgus from each region, we can pinpoint potential areas.
I love it!
Okay, 39 level Seren. I will officially have maxed 4 Descendants by playing this slow-ass campaign.
It's cooking time.
Enemy forces are heading your way. You'll have to focus on defense for the moment.
That's enough, Descendant.
There we go.
Levitt, I sense an increase in inverted energy around you. Where are you now?
I was investigating the wreck of a Vulcan ship, and I think I've stirred up a hornet's nest. I need support.
Lepic, how far out are you? Wait right there.
Okay, new area. Bro, this will go fast. It's tiny compared to the other regions.
But when we get into the refine, we're gonna love it. It looks great.
Hmm. Did you eat all the ice cream?
The ice cream.
Yeah, we have some ice cream here.
I love some ice cream.
Do you have any of those ice creams?
Nope.
Like the meme.
Nope. I don't have any.
I should never have sent Lepic off by himself. My bad. Hey, these Vulgus punks are responding really quickly. Looks as if their commander isn't to be taken lightly. Let's eliminate the defense forces here first, then secure the gate that leads to the wrecked ship. I really hope Lepic can withstand it until then. Captain Survival, you need to hold them off until we get there.
You don't have to tell me. If I die, the 44th Grenadiers will be completely wiped out.
Okay. Oh, someone started it already. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's a long one.
Target eliminated. Here come the enemy reinforcements. There's a lot of them.
Oh, you can actually hit the ships. They body block you.
Oh really?
What? Yeah. I've got stuck on the ship while grappling. Jumping.
Can you see the data box?
No shield for
That's
you.
where our target is.
Loading.
Okay.
Secure the target. Hurry! Algorithm obtained. Well done.
Man, the bunny laugh is cancer. Dude, fuck, help. Like I'm in a mental asylum.
Eliminating the enemy's defense will attract their attention.
Oh, let's do the
and
outpost
create
to
an
get some
opportunity for
rewards.
Lepic.
No.
Well, we need to abort the mission.
Yeah, but I doubt they're gonna. They're already destroying shit, so you won't get it done stealthy.
It's fine. Just get them. Get whatever it is. Okay. There you go. The fourth biometal. Fine. It was 5 seconds of our time. These games are all about optimizing the grind.
Terminal to lure the Vulgus to your location. They'll come at you in droves, so be prepared.
In doves, hidden in the stomachs of doves.
You'll have to hold them off and buy as much time as possible.
Spotted an enemy squad closing in on your location. Be careful.
Loading.
Oh my god.
Loading.
Lepic was reckless, but we were able to collect some important intel. The guide has moved to Lepic's arcade.
How lengthy is this mission, man?
High-level Vulgus has been detected.
This should be the end.
Well done. I'll leave you to finish up the rest of the mission.
Okay. Mission.
Over here.
Oh man, these relays, these are the worst.
Powerful reinforcements are closing in. Be careful. Enemy forces have noticed their signals being jammed. You can't let them restore it. The enemy is putting up a lot of resistance, which means they're preoccupied. That's good for Lepic. We've identified an elite enemy unit. We need to eliminate this target first. Let's clear them out.
Bro, it becomes such an automated process from one point onward. Like, you don't think about what you're doing.
Yep, you just act.
Yeah.
Careful. I've detected a powerful energy signal.
Commander bad guy.
Loading.
Oh. I'm super low.
Great job.
Nice.
The local Vulgus have lost their chain of command and they're scattering.
Oh,
This is
toxic
Ludwig.
stimulation.
Thanks for the support.
What is that?
Saved my life.
Jonathan, thanks to you, we were able to obtain important information from the wrecked ship. The inversion device must be somewhere around here.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually nice. It grants the defense buff from Freyna to every allies nearby.
From the armor?
Yeah.
That's strange. Okay, junk check.
Well, it can be nice if you play with a tank. You can give him the armor so that you spread toxic when he tanks the hits.
Yeah, but why is this an added thing and not, you know...
Base, yeah.
Yeah, the base of her ability.
Who knows?
Man, so much junk. Hey, baby. Tell me when you're ready, Fred.
I'm always ready.
Born ready.
I also don't have really to worry about the loot I'm getting here, so I just put everything to junk.
My only criteria is the case of getting something really well rolled. That's the only thing I'm checking. Or just dismantle everything. Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. Ready. Okay, next area.
Descendant, the Vulgus ship in front of you appears to have crash-landed on its way to Ingress. The flight log has been completely erased, but the date of when it ends is close to the date when the Vulgus first appeared. What is also important is that this ship was loaded with huge, powerful energy equipment.
Huge vibrators.
At first I thought it was the ship's engine or power source, but I soon found that theory to be incorrect. Do you remember when the Hagios Prime Hand's ruins erupted with radiant heat? This ship is similar. The central part has a thick coating that can absorb radiant heat. Such a measure would not have been necessary unless inversion technology was involved. That means that this ship was equipped with an inversion device.
Oh my god.
Descendant, I believe I know
So much jargon.
if the device has not been destroyed or removed from the ship. I'll send the potential location to your receive.
Oh, I see a Nico.
Try looking there, Descendant.
What?
The location that the
I
guide
see
sent
a
is full
Nico.
of Volga's signals. Let's spread out and take control of the area.
In my position.
Now it's my turn, you Vulgus bastards.
I didn't hear what you said. What?
An echo.
An echo of what?
An echo. The stuff you... The stories you read...
An echo.
An echo? Yeah, that's what I said.
I heard something totally different. Okay, take in the sights, guys, because we're not listening to the echo. I don't have the mental fortitude to endure this right now. Let's go.
Unless you ran into a hungry beast or a sudden snowstorm, there wasn't much that would disturb the tranquility of the snowy peaks. That is why the memories of that day are so deeply seared into my mind. It was a fairly clear day. A few clouds floated above, but it was far from the day where clouds foretold a coming snowstorm. But then, almost instantaneously, the sky went dark. A great roar ripped through the sky. Well, at least that's how I remember it. An enormous black shadow, which turned out to be a huge ship, covered the entire mountain. A flying ship sailed into the sky.
There are always a few of their guys carrying high voltage fuses in the vicinity of power plants.
Port 11, sir, and there she goes. Another one down.
Initiating stealth operation.
There is one last Colossus before the ending, right,
Vulgus
Fred?
units with high voltage
Yep.
fuses.
The worst one.
Fuses you find, boom, blow up the generator.
I'm so tired from the grind today, I can't shoot
High
straight.
voltage fuses. Maybe I should add them to my grenade throw. Seems like a great idea.
Target eliminated.
That's enough.
Enemy reinforcements are headed your way. They've also deployed elite units. Engage them carefully.
Whoa! Power supply to the enemy has been cut off. Incredible.
Okay, that one, well, I grabbed a lot of shit.
This facility is important to the enemy as well. Not a bad idea to thin them out here while we're at it. Enemy reinforcements detected.
Man, these people playing Bunny, I don't think they understand how to up her damage output. I see them, they need 3 or 4 waves of emissions to kill a simple trash.
Yeah, it shouldn't take that much.
Yeah, because they just put auto mode in and the character is not performing. Leo was asking when we were playing Baldur's Gate, aren't you bored of equipping the characters? I'm like, that's half the fun.
Initiating stealth operation.
My guy just said bon appetit while throwing a meteor.
Classy.
Eat that meteor.
The main facility defense force has arrived.
Just put a fire patch here.
Let's be here just to speed it up.
Anyone who brings me the heads of the Descendants will be rewarded by Kulan himself!
Enemy morale seems to be rising. We better be careful. There's a heavily armored Vulgus closing in. We need to defeat him and break through. The defense forces have been eliminated. Commencing facility search. Viesa, Lepik, keep engaging the enemy. These defense garrison forces are pretty tough.
Don't worry about us. Focus on your own electric duties, Professor. Once you locate the Inversion facility, let's finish this once and for all.
Yeah, let's finish this once and for all. I'm gonna get malaria in a bit. Like, we don't want that. Grab the teleporter, please, Fred.
Okay.
Man, this is bloated to a point that makes bloated games feel like they don't have any fat on their bones. That made me feel like I don't have any fat on my bones, like I'm 100% pure muscle and penis. Like, that's what this feels like.
Like the Kingpin.
Like an unwanting penis. What?
Like the Kingpin in Marvel.
Exactly. 99% muscle. What's wrong with your beloved? Asks Ronic, baby. Baby? Ronic asks, what's wrong? Why are you bedridden? Hmm? Yes. Hmm? Woman stuff, Ron. When Fred transitions, he will have the same issues. But don't tell Professor Peterson.
This is the shit.
Dude, ultra precise. I'm not attempting this shit.
Yeah. Without Enzo, you don't do that.
How do we get to the thing? To the thing?
Follow me.
With that thing. Where are you?
There's only one way out.
Yeah, from where we came.
Yeah.
Wish you quick and full recovery, dear Cleo, says Ron. Huh? She thanks you, sweet Ronick. Kindest of poodle lovers. In a totally platonic way, of course.
Can't remember. It must be somewhere here.
I think it's here. Yep. The game asked me if I wanted to talk to the NPC. Are you out of your fucking mind? I'd rather talk to freaking televangelists. Well, no, I'm not that crazy, but you know what I mean. My god. Maybe walk the poodle. Walk the poodle, so when I'm done, we'll be done. Family-wide. Everyone will be done, that's what I mean. The poodle will be done, the poodle's poo will be done.
Now that we have entered the facility, I can clearly feel powerful inverted energy. I can even detect Ironheart particles. Yes, I am certain that the Vulgus performed the inversion process here.
That's good news. So we can destroy the Ironheart here then? I hope this ends well.
Loading.
Descendant, I detect inverted energy coming from that direction. It appears we definitely won't need the radiant
Oh, the
heat
boss over
absorption
here is
coating
also
here.
cancerous.
I understand why
Well,
you
they can't really be a challenge if you have a
This is
team.
an excellent place to cool it.
Like the mechanics don't allow for it to be that challenging.
Considering the high temperatures
At least on normal.
energy we observed in HaGiOS, it is impossible that a glacial cave like this could have stayed intact throughout the process. It does not even show signs of melting or decline.
Sorry, but there's no time to play detective. A large Vulgus force is headed your way.
Nice, Fred. Am I at the right spot?
Yeah, we didn't kill everything.
Oh, come on, game. I thought you respected my time. No, I didn't.
Scum. You've been heading towards that abandoned place, have you?
Master Iraq 14.
I will descend upon that location too. This brings back memories of when I used to guard Amon.
You guarded Amon?
I'm Commander Evil.
Descendant,
Evil
deactivating
Knievel.
a security system like this isn't that complicated. The problem is that this system is set up to be controlled externally, just like in a prison.
The Vulgus commander said something about guarding. Something's not right.
I have accessed the system that is linked to this facility via the terminal.
Heavy.
I'll try to discover anything I can.
Oh, I punch him in the dick.
Best place to punch him.
Descendant, that's... Descendant? I'm certain that this is the inversion machine that was loaded onto the ship. But everything is destroyed. What's happened here?
And there's nothing we can do?
Wait. They left a surveillance record in the facility database. I'll look into it.
Status report. Egon's technology destroyed the inversion to us. The Ironheart is safe, but I still suspect that miserable wretch.
Man, writing is sometimes like a Uwe Boll movie, like The House of the Dead. Why do you want to be immortal? To live forever? Like, it's stuff that you become dumber by listening to it, you know?
Goldman was legendary.
Milton Colossi the Ironheart with the energy. Egon managed to keep his miserable life, thanks to the building of his new contraption. But it makes no difference. Master Guerrero told me that I could kill that traitor when this is all over. Egon, you, your faction, your future generations, I erase all of you from this world. You shall experience the rage of the Vulgus.
Inversion. Furnace. Ajax, there's still a chance. The Vulgus were unable to complete the inversion process here. That's why the traces of energy were so weak. There is a more powerful facility called the Inversion Furnace somewhere. The inversion
Oh man, the door closed in front of me, bro.
Guide, right now, getting out of this thing is priority number 1. Locating
My
the inversion
god,
furnace
this is
comes
trolling,
second.
dude.
Understood. I will try to find somewhere to link to the emergency transmission signal.
Hit the crate, god damn it. Knock yourself out.
I know.
Stick around.
Okay, for the boss, make sure to shoot his discs. You should seeking discs that freeze you.
I'll kill you just like I killed them.
Ah, the boss is here?
Yeah, it's the boss. And this little flying disc.
Die, little shit. Bro, he's freaking joking now with this shit. Which one is it, dude?
You shoot the unshielded ones.
Yeah, I know. Which one is a shielded?
Well, they swap between shield and unshielded. That's the problem. The one that are shielded are the white ones.
Leave me, leave me, leave me. Bro, I'm invisible. Come on. I'm down. I don't have time to recharge shields. This is not a mission one would want to do solo.
Nope.
Bro, fuck off. What the fuck? What am I dying from?
The floating mines that follow you. You have to shoot the discs. See those? Yeah, those little.
I love it. Watch the floor.
Oh shit,
And
both
I
of you?
died instantly. Yeah. Can you get me?
Getting Bunny. Nice.
Get up.
Careful.
I got freaking this.
Perfectly done.
Oh, get the discs.
Yeah.
Emergency
Screw
transmission
you.
signal confirmed. Commencing transmission.
There you go.
Told you he was cancer.
Yeah. What did I get? Mostly crap. I don't know. Grim is in the chat, but he's not playing.
Requesting updates from Descendants at each front. Eugen, does anyone need to be evacuated from the White Knight Gulch?
We can't get a full picture on what's happening in the combat zones. Valby, use your waterways and check on the injured.
Roger that. Submerging.
Just get Descendant. Thank the heavens your injury is not serious.
Bro, this is brutal.
I received the report
This
from
is
Ajax's
brain numbing.
Honestly, when I first saw that abandoned device, I thought it was all over. But then, we discovered another facility by investigating the first one, an inversion furnace. HQ has also identified a converter outside its typical range through a terrain scan. Perhaps we'll find clues related to the furnace there. No, it has to be there. The only way to turn the tide of this war now is to destroy the Ironheart. We must find the inversion furnace and finish the operation as soon as possible, before Corell realizes. Wait, it's Kyle. Nell, patch him through.
Standing by for connection. Verifying signal optimization.
Do you need information?
What about? Go ahead, Kyle.
Our troops will arrive in Albion soon. We're systematically withdrawing forces from the front line. Everyone has defended calmly and well, executed the planned retreats, and bought us time. The number of casualties is lower than expected. We're approaching the final moments. We've received a report that Corell has descended from his ship.
Kyle, Marcus and the Investigative Corps are headed your way. Their support should help you hold out a little longer.
I'm grateful to Marcus, but we plan on fighting using only the power of the Descendants from now on. We're here to achieve victory, not take everyone down with us. And it's better to fight as a small group within the Prime Hand's ruins.
Descendants don't have to shoulder the entire burden. If things go south, I want you to give up the Ironheart and retreat immediately.
We can't just end the show when we keep attracting such huge audiences. We'll try to buy as much time as possible. Over and out.
Luna!
Descendants move to the location of the converter. We're running out of time on both fronts. We have to hurry.
Got it. Let me tack on one more arm component before we go. Do you want like a...
Ugh, let's just get going.
Okay, mastery rank 14. Let me up my main gun level wise.
Oh, the special human child. What do you need?
Man, you got so much money and you use so much, like millions of more millions of credits. It feels so nonsensical.
Yeah, the money. You get a lot of money at the moment, but trust me, once you're done with the main campaign, you don't get as much money.
It goes fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I want to craft some advancement module, 300k, please.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And if you sell like a whole inventory of items, you maybe get 40k of credits at the merchant. So
no, man, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not gonna play this anymore, but this campaign was fucking torture, man. It overstayed its welcome immensely. I haven't felt this bored playing the campaign of a game that's supposed to be, you know, fun while shooting shit in a long time. And the reactor economy is bullshit. It doesn't matter. First and foremost, it doesn't matter if they're ultimates. It pays zero with the whole configuration. If it doesn't have what you need on it, it's useless. That's it. I have a shitload of mods. Well, it's not those micro loading times, bro. They make the process not really worth it, you know what I mean? Oh my god, dude, like I don't see this happening now. Like my nerves are shot. My nerves are shot, like it's gonna be another exposition dump, then we have to do the Colossus. Jesus Christ. Oh, bro.
Oh no, the dead man comes after you defeated the end boss at the campaign. So
Okay.
don't worry, you can do it after you just get
All
the
units,
extra
I have your
crystal
missions for this operation.
for
As you know, our goal is to
resetting
locate
your
the Inversion furnace.
your mastery
However,
to
there's
one
something
when
you need to
you
know.
Oh, he gives you one as a gift?
Fortress is called Kulan.
Yeah.
Kulan is known to
You
have
get
single-handedly
two
defeated
activators
multiple
and you
colossi.
get 2 crystals.
In other words,
with the
he
campaign.
can go toe-to-toe with him by himself. Lepic.
So you get
and I
3
will
and
protect
3
the
from the
team from
campaign
Kulan.
No,
in
you get
total.
2 in
Block
total.
main routes and secure
Yeah.
favorable terrain
2 and 2
before
in
he
total.
appears.
Ah, 2 and 2, okay.
The rest of you, help the guide search for the Inversion furnace. Guide, do you have any intel that might be useful?
I'm sorry. I detect a high concentration of inverted energy in this area. But I'm still
Bro,
finding it
they
difficult
never
to
got the memo
identify
throughout the whole
exact
campaign.
source
They
from
they
this
never
proximity.
stopped to think,
Don't
are
worry.
we
Sometimes
busting
things
these
can become
people's
more
balls
clouded
with
the
all the
closer you
blah
get to
blah?
them.
Dude,
It's like that for me with Aisha.
endless blabbering.
Whenever you
I'm
go into the
talking
void to look for
criminal amount
I'll help you.
of monologues
I'll
that
hold you to that.
don't amount to nothing.
It's even worse than the monologues in the Division. And there's a lot of blabbering in the Division.
Everything done well in this game overstays is welcomed by a million. The Titanfall 2 has one of the best campaigns in any shooter ever, and its duration is 5 hours. You go in, you get the fields, you get the awesome set pieces, and then you go to bed. And this is 25 hours of nothing.
It's cooking time! Torch it all!
Those are colossi remains. Descendant. The corrosive fluid from the Colossus has damaged the control panel, and I can't connect to it. We'll need to destroy the panel and bypass it via the emergency control device. Good. Now I can access the emergency control device.
You know what's also a bit sad about the environment? That they make some insane looking environment,
Oh
but
my
there's
fucking
no
god.
interaction or...
Yeah, they're
like-
dead, there's nothing in them.
Yeah, it's static.
Fred, can you grab me, bro?
Yeah. Punching my way through.
And kicking.
Get up, Sharon!
I'll keep guard when you cook.
Guys, honestly, like, we can, you know, top off streams
facility used to be an
playing
auxiliary
this
of the
after
furnace,
the games
which
will
was
be
built to
playing, but
melt
there's no
colossi
way I can
remains.
main this. I'm gonna lose my
It
mind.
included a process that made it easier to remove and melt
Like,
parts such as
I wanted
equipped
this to be a thing
Rand loaders,
I could follow and
and
cover.
I
A
don't know why they
week
were melting
in,
colossi.
I feel like
check the core facility.
everything I hate about gaming this past few years is like in my face, and I'm consenting to it for some reason, which is not something I wanna do. Like bloat. My god, the bloat, bro. More doesn't mean better. Where's my good gun? Dude, I was in my inventory. What the? Dude, fuck this. I did the blade ability and there was a grenade twat there, it blew up in my face and I went down in one. It's a level 40 character with 100% upgraded shield module. What else would I have to put on me?
Elf instead. Shield sucks.
Dude, in all of these games, it's supposedly don't let the damage reach your health.
Processed colossi remains were transported beyond that partition. The furnace used to melt colossi remains must be there, Descendant.
We're detecting an enormous number of Vulgus signals from the direction of the main gate. There's another way in. Let's go that way to get closer. It's a side path, but the entire facility is crawling with defense forces. It'll be close to impossible to avoid combat, so be careful.
I think we're going the wrong way.
Why? I'm following the signs.
Yeah, but I still see red.
Oh my god, screw you, game. Maybe I'm almost done.
Okay, now we can advance.
So let me get this straight. You get to level 90 throughout the campaign and it's the last 10 levels that you need to play hard for.
Yeah, pretty much. You get your level 100 stuff while playing hard immediately. So what I did is I play a couple of missions on Kingston. Since the first mission just puts up a bunch of basic enemies, got a bit of loot, and from there I did the mission specific drops to get my modules and core.
I suppose module drop chances don't improve. You want the charger?
There's
no, this one you can take. It's fine.
Energy material.
This is a guys.
Using energy containing this much entropy.
There you can farm specific areas for modules. So you have one with reactors, and then you have one or two with.
Can we use it for the inversion process?
You have like one or two areas with modules.
Heating the iron heart
So you
with the
can
results of that
specific
process
farm
happens elsewhere.
modules, technically.
Perhaps at the inversion furnace. It must be physically connected to this place. I'll scan for intel in the control terminal.
Oh my god, this grappling hook is the bane of my existence.
The molten colossi remains seem to be flowing towards the
Oh
location
no,
nearby.
puke!
Let me check the blueprints.
Peeps, I wanted to finish this tonight, but I feel like my brain is turning off. Honestly, more power to the people who can do this shit non-stop. But it's baffling. It's baffling. I pushed through so intentionally today. It's fucking endless, bro. Like, here's the plan. We'll play games with start, middle, and end portions. And when we have some time to kill and the peeps are around, we'll shoot at shit here to turn our brains off. Because as a main thing, it is impossible to work on this. Like, it became stale 10 years ago with Warframe for me. I can't imagine putting 1,000 hours into this. I'm gonna lose my mind. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll probably upload the week 1 review as a standalone tomorrow. If you want to support your guy, Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, Direct PayPal, best ways to do it. Suggestions should go into that Discord. If you have any ideas, I always read everything. Take care of you and yours. I'll see you tomorrow. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always have perfection. Cheers.